with some fantastic Heroclix discussion.
Look at all this cool stuff.
There's a lot of cool stuff today.
A lot of stuff on the table. A lot of stuff in the world of Heroclix going on this week.
There is, yeah. I still
one of those? Absolutely.
Yeah, I started taking these from my work. And,
all these things rock.
Yeah, do the best. Upcoming?
We should be live.
Is us, yeah.
We should be going,
okay.
yeah.
Got a couple people in here.
Right on. Sweet. Well, guys, we're talking a little bit of Collector's Trove.
Yes, we are.
A little bit of, just kind of some Heroclix stuff going on in the...
We'll be fine.
Might have to get a little oil on that.
The haunted chair. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? We'll let everybody kind of filter in. If you watched our last video, we did drop some news on the Collector's Trove. Oh, wow, 10 people. Awesome.
Instantly.
What's up, guys?
Good. Right on.
We do have a little bit more news on Collector's Trove. It's not going to be a ton, but we are going to talk just kind of Deadpool, what we're building with, things like that. We have this to give away to some people who commented on our last video. So if you have not done that, I suppose you could go sneak one in right now in the next 5 minutes or so. But yeah, we'll pick somebody. They will receive a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday set. And then, as always, we've got some fun stuff to give away on stream. Another broadsword, a dinosaur hatchling, courtesy of WizKids, and then a Spider Hulk and a Thor Gwen as well. So somebody's going to win all 4 of these because that's fun. Why not?
There you go.
And
nice.
Yeah, nice little giveaway. McConnell comments, Simeon, no. Yeah,
it's tough. Yeah,
we can talk about that a bit tonight too.
We can get into that a little bit, but
that's his story to tell.
Yeah, it's Simeon's story to tell. It's him to talk about, and you'll learn more about that if you listen to the episode this week. You'll kind of understand when you listen to next week's episode and everything. So it is a bummer, but ultimately I am happy about Simeon doing what he wants to do with his life. So I'm not gonna get into it. That's his story to tell. And if you listen to the show, you'll know what we're talking about. I'm not gonna go over it right now. We'll just kind of get rolling, get started.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You guys will hear more about it. It's been something coming, but that's okay. We're prepped. We're still gonna be running. Still be Dial H. Be Major Logan.
Oh yeah. It's like Jackson said something. I was like, ooh, look at it.
It is such a good sculpt.
It actually really is a great sculpt.
Any Sentinel debris on a sculpt it's a winner.
The Gambit on the hand, the Colossus with the head, him on the head, like these just rocks. Yeah, any Sentinel parts, they're awesome.
We'll take it. How we doing, fellas? We're doing good. There's a lot to talk about. We got kind of Origins to review. Some interesting things to talk about there. Nationals, we are pretty locked in for that, guys. We've got some news for that as well. Not like anything crazy, I guess, but and then so Collector's Trove. We've got a good audience here, 18 people. So
oh wow, right on, sweet.
This information for the Collector's Trove brick or set, didn't quite make our video. We did just kind of film that in one shot.
Hey.
Whoa!
Wow, you're such a funny guy.
But there is some really cool information there, and this is straight from the horse's mouth. It was information that we were allowed to share, and we just ended up not doing that. But we did mention that there are opportunities for larger jackpots in the Collector's Trove set. Yeah. With 12 boosters, it makes more sense. You should expect a little more high rarity stuff. But this is crazy. In one brick of Collector's Trove, there is going to be distributions where you may receive an Ultra Chase, a Chase, and a Prime in the same brick. Which, an Ultra Chase.
That's so stacked, dude. Getting 2 Chases in one brick is gnarly. I like that.
Really,
a lot.
really
that's
dig
awesome.
that. And if that's an open possibility, that's all we know as confirmed information. But that means probably the floodgates for crazier other bricks, like maybe in Notorious we saw bricks that had like 3 primes in it sometimes.
Oh, we did.
So maybe there's some more stuff like that coming in Collector's Trove. We don't have much information outside of that. There is potential for us to talk with some WizKids folk down the line about just what one-shots will do.
Yeah.
We don't have any confirmation on that quite yet, but we are inquiring about that. So, we'll see if anything comes of that. That would be very, very fun. Pog, BR's about to go hard. Yeah, that's another thing that is really cool.
I love that so much. The fact that there's going to be 12 boosters in a brick instead of 10, so it goes 4, 4, 4. It adds There's none of that weird, like, random 2 boosters here, random 2 boosters here for a little
You
mix
can
match
hit the jackpot
VR.
on that, but at the same time, you can get screwed so
You could,
hard.
yeah, you could. You can still get 4 rare packs. Like,
Yeah.
that's still a possibility, which is always the
With
bummer in
the
VR.
older setup, though, I feel like you're just more likely to get screwed on.
I think you
So,
are, absolutely.
I'm
I think
happy
this
to
helps
see
out.
that like done away.
So I'm curious if that's going to be the case going forward, or if it's because it's this whole collector thing.
Yeah, is that the new standard?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. But it's cool.
Ryan says, how much more will that cost? Actually, it will be the same MSRP, just 2 boosters.
With 2 more boosters. I believe
So-
pre-orders went up, and it's like $203 or something like that.
So it's like the same per pack cost.
Yeah, per booster price. It's not
So-
going up. The individual price of a booster isn't going up. It's just you're paying for the extra 2 boosters, which
Yeah.
are better correlation, like whatever, for the brick. It's just it's pretty simple. Yeah. So it's cool.
I love episodes talking to WizKids. You know, Jackson,
We love them.
I'll message you at some point. Long story that we're not going to
really
get
hit
into.
a nerve there, Jackson.
Well, you know, yesterday that came up again,
That did
too,
come
and I
up,
was
yeah.
just like, damn. Sorry.
I don't think he meant it like that.
I know. I'm choosing to take it that way.
Okay.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. Azael,
Good evening.
after this live stream, I'm going to call you. Maybe.
Gonna call him what?
Yeah.
Hey.
Whoa, the zingers are out tonight. What is Heroclix? It's a pretty okay game, I guess.
What is Heroclix?
all right.
Isn't that the question?
What is Heroclix?
To click or not to click?
It's a click or get clicked world.
It is a clicked or get
Click.
clicked world out
It's
there.
a click,
dude.
click, click world. A dog eat dog.
Dog
world.
eat dog
A click,
world. A
click, click.
Oh gosh.
The click is clicking the click. Yeah, see, Hunter gets it. Hey, yo! Remember when this was cool, guys?
You want to pack my altitude?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, why did this become like, I'm pantomiming dip? I don't even know. But that was like a
But
thing
that's
for a
what's
while.
happening right now. That's
Get that.
that's impressive. I
Also never dipped in my life, just to be
good.
clear on that.
Good.
That's
Thank
gross.
goodness.
What's up? What's going on? Now you're just singing the Who's Line Heroclix song. Is that what it is? Am I
know it's like
stealing?
click click. Something
yeah,
I
it's-
know how to do. Click click.
Yeah.
It's something like that, but it's not like click click click.
Yeah.
So come on.
See, I was
Jackson.
going more for a philosophical stance on things.
He doesn't know. He does not get it.
No.
Doesn't get it. Oh my gosh. But we
Click
also
them
saw
or
some
they
more
will click
Collector's
you.
Trove stuff today as well. And
Yeah.
some stuff that also came out this past week wasn't in that video, or we didn't know about it when we filmed that video. So that
Yeah.
double
Would've been
that
nice
double
to
gauntlet hole. Yeah. So we got to see the Beta Ray Bill sculpt today. That just sculpt is
Yeah.
up on the WizKids Facebook page.
I
as
don't
like
care
a
how
coming
good
soon.
he is.
It looks great.
Don't
it looks
care.
really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. We haven't
Just
gotten
don't Ultron Infinity us, and it's like, that's fine, because I still have urges to buy the Mighty Thor one. The one who comes with the Stormbreaker.
Oh yeah.
Such a good sculpt. It's a world champion piece.
He's got to be
Beta Ray
slightly
Bill's
less
so
expensive
cool.
by now, I'm sure.
Not really. It's
No?
like, well, I mean,
Oof.
I suppose he used to be like $200 some. He's still
Let's say
floating
he was
around like
spending
80 to $100.
he
And it's
80
just
to
like,
$100?
I'm not
From the Mighty Thor.
willing to do that. But a new one is very cool. The
New one
hammer
cool.
is huge.
That's not a legacy card, yeah. So
No,
it's cool
yeah,
to get
that's
a new
nice
one,
too.
like a real new one. So that rocks. The double gauntlet Hulk also on the gold base, but that one looks like to be a play at home kit piece, which is interesting. The Gamora and Nebula we saw are also a play at home kit piece. Their play at home kit's going to be $25, and that has 2 figures in it, a one shot, a terrain pack, and a map. So for me, an extra $5, you're kind of
take that.
Yeah, you're getting an extra figure. You're getting a one shot basically instead of your legacy card or like whatever you would have gotten. It's pretty solid. You know?
I hope he shuffles Stormbreaker into your tarot deck. Ew. No.
Oh,
Oh
a
my
little whatever reference, little snap reference there. Incredible.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah, that's what it's because he does the same thing Thor does.
Oh, he
just
does?
with Stormbreaker, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Ugh, shuffle into your tarot deck.
Into your tarot. Well, thankfully Tarot is gone. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
Tarot's-
Tarot is gone.
oh.
After Worlds this year, glory, glory, hallelujah. Praise be his
We're
name on
gonna
the
be we're
highest.
gonna
I
be
can't
popping
wait,
some
dude.
bottles
Oh,
on the street. And there's no question.
It is going to be a
about
party. Oh,
that.
no more tarot cards.
No
more tarot cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NASCAR.
Oh, they spray.
Yeah. That'll be the celebration when tarot goes.
Yeah.
Like totally fine.
Yeah. Oh my
Totally
gosh.
fine.
Cannot wait for them to be gone. Oh.
Less things to bring to a table. Honestly, there's some truth to that.
Dude, less things to bring to the table, less things that don't feel like Heroclix in the game of Heroclix.
That's the biggest thing.
This is not Heroclix.
Yeah,
It sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah, it just sucks. Sorry. It's like,
Well,
yeah.
we need a Marvel Snap Heroclix format. Interested to see what that would look
What
like.
would that look like? Yeah. I'm
Hulk
curious
looks like to
see.
be a brick incentive figure. Oh.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought he was another play-at-home kit. Never
No.
mind. He's brick incentive. Okay. A
Either
little buy
way,
by the brick.
he's got the gold dial.
He
And
does have
some
a gold
people have
dial.
been theorizing that the gold dial signifies a chase. There's other people saying the gold dial and the gauntlet, that's the chase. But here's Hulk as either a play-at-home or a brick incentive.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll be kind of mix and match throughout the set. Maybe we'll see a colored base outside of a chase for like the first time ever? No, play-at-home kit Deadpool was
No,
blue.
yeah, playing him he's blue.
Okay, so it's happened before.
There's a few.
But I would make a pretty good bet on like
Forgetting
the
about
gauntlet being a chase
Taraxia.
theme
Can't believe you
or
forgot about Taraxia. Dude. Oh my god.
oh my! I'll see myself out, dude. I had like 50 of those at one
yeah,
point.
dude.
Oh my gosh!
Going to like
Couldn't get rid of
stores, be like stores, just have
No!
handing them out.
Oh my god! How do I hold all these Taraxias? You know, just have a pile of them. Those things were ugh.
They were everywhere, man. They still are everywhere. You can't get rid of them.
Yeah, gold
So funny.
dial means with the item because that Loki is 035. Really?
035? I don't think we saw any set numbers on any character.
Oh, but if you hover over the image, remember how we saw
that's
that with
right.
Dracula?
We did see that with Dracula.
So
You're
Dracula's
right.
like 28 or whatever, and we're like, what is this?
Yeah. That's
Interesting.
Right. That's right. I forgot about that.
035, that's pretty low.
Oh yeah, also Hero Glow.
Maybe they just have all the gauntlet figures have a gold base. That's what I think is pretty realistic. Maybe it's not a chase. Maybe it's just
But every
gauntlet
every
means
gauntlet
gold.
figure still has gold. Okay.
And either way, I'm just happy to have colored bases.
Yeah.
Colored bases rock. I wish the MOE would have gotten like purple bases.
I really wish they were purple. So bad I wish they were like
So
purple. That would
bad.
be really cool.
Bad butt. I think it's just everyone with the gauntlet. Yeah, Hero Glow. I mean, I'm not opposed to that returning. People were really polarized about that. I don't get it. I thought it was fun. The picks have them. Yeah. The Arch Nemesis dials were colored way back in the day. This is true.
Those are.
That was a game mechanic, actually.
I guess that was like the click though was colored, not
Yeah.
like the top of the dial.
Correct.
Yeah.
Man, the first like colored dials, was it the Spider-Man set? No, was it Batman? The blue dials? Spider-Man had the webbing on
I know
top.
Supernova had colored dials, so I don't know how much before that.
Supernova didn't have colored dials.
Yeah, it did.
No, you're thinking of Arch Enemies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like a colored
Oh,
dial
you mean?
theme,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. No, yeah, base.
I guess I actually don't know what the first set for that was. I'm willing to guess it was Batman.
Was that the
We're
light
gonna
blue?
check.
The light blue on Batman, right?
We're going to go back in time and figure out which set.
Whoa.
Masters of Time. Okay, let's see. Crisis did not.
No,
Secret Invasion did not.
I don't think they did.
Arkham Asylum did not. Hammer of Thor did not.
They did not.
Brave and the Bold?
Nope, they were on
No
the
way.
duos and stuff.
Web Spider-Man? Mm-mm. Oh, DC 75th had
The
white
White Lantern
They were
dials.
white. The White Lantern dials were the first
yeah.
colored bases. It's just
No, they didn't do them for like a while then, I guess.
yeah. The next ones would have been. It's not GSX. It's not
Nope.
Captain America. It's not Superman.
No.
It's not Hulk. Oh, actually,
Hulk
Hulk
had
had green bases.
Yeah, Hulk had green bases.
To be a hulked out hero, to have green on your dial.
That's true.
To be a hulked out hero. DC 75, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jackson beat us to it. The Phoenix 5, that was a bit later, but still pretty close.
That was a ways later, yeah.
And Jeremy said the second place one, which was the green base.
Insane looking sculpts on the Phoenix 5, but then being
Yeah.
the most unplayable figures imaginable.
Yeah, pulling that Cyclops was like,
Dude,
this is sick. Playing that Cyclops is, I hate this.
So bad. So bad.
Oh, man. Yeah, and then they all had traits where it's like, if one of them dies, it's like, how many
I can't.
points?
Yeah, I know. Like, what scenario am I playing
5,000?
when these guys are on it?
All right, guys. We're going to go ahead.
Oh, man.
Give
we're
this
giving
one
bad
away.
boy away.
This is for a comment on the video for Collector's Troves. It's closed. Sorry, we gave you an opportunity at the beginning of the stream. But for the people who watched our video last week, you could comment to win this. We have 136 comments, which is pretty wild. So we'll do a random number generator. And I'll start from the top of the newest
Okay.
And yeah, if there's a repeat comment, I won't count it.
Sounds good.
So, boom, boom, boom.
What could be in here? It could be
anything.
anything.
It could.
It could be anything, guys.
That's the beauty of it. Should we tell them about our epic gamer moment last night? Or is that staying
No,
under-
absolutely
Not
not.
yet? Okay.
That's got to wait. That has to wait. Yeah, that.
Oh, you guys have no idea.
You're not ready.
This is like, I think, the most dial-H thing we've ever done.
It's pretty awesome.
All right, as you can see, I've got it pulled up.
Ooh.
3 was the starting number. I'm going to click this bad boy once.
Once?
That's it. Just once, dude. We click generate right here. 7. Wow.
All right.
Didn't
Lucky
move much.
commenter number 7.
Dude,
This
where's
is
my
for
YouTube
you.
at? This is for you, number 7. And we'll reply to your comment, let you know. So we'll go newest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drummer Man 1126. If you happen to be here, you just won
Drummer
the
1126.
Guardians Holiday set. Colored base equals Chase. At least it used to be. Hey, we just had the discussion. So if you're here, we just
wow, that's
answered
actually
that.
kind of funny. All right. Well, if you're here, send us an email at gmail.com. dialateforheroes@gmail.com with your address. Send us an email. Don't put it in the chat. That's wild. Truly wild.
That has happened.
That has happened before. Don't dox yourself. Send us a private email. We'll get this sent to you. We're also going to reply to your comments with the exact same instructions. If I'm talking to nobody, if you're as if you're not here. So that works out. So cool. But don't worry, everybody else in the chat. We're giving away this cool little bundle with a hatchling, with a broadsword, the Spider Hulk, and a Thor Gwen later tonight. That'll be given away.
I hope,
Merry
you know,
Christmas.
have your notifications on YouTube, guys. You might just get a comment, 'cause we can't just DM you on YouTube.
We
which is
can't.
wild.
Remember to have your notifications on and hit that freaking bell. And honestly, if you're in the live stream right now and you haven't hit like,
Please
do you not want more people
Please
in the live
do.
stream to be hanging out, to be chilling, to be talking clicks, all up in the mix? With Ian and Calder getting their kicks? Oh, he's popping off, just kidding. Anyways, but seriously, like the video.
Atomic. Dope shirt, Ian. Thank you. Little
It is dope.
Secret
It is
Wars
dope.
today. A little stain on it. Whoops.
What issue is that, number 7? Number 2? Wow, I was way off.
Yeah, I was gonna
Totally
say, I don't
off.
even
Had
know.
7 on the brain.
Secret Wars is just cool.
It is cool. It was cool.
So with Origins, there is some groundbreaking information here, guys.
Very hot.
Let's have
Very,
it.
very
Very hot information. Let me pull up the top
Very,
8. There's a lot of fun stuff to go into here. There's some stuff that broke the ice.
Setting the internet ablaze a little bit on
There's
both
some
sides of the
stuff that
aisle. It's
broke
really
the
interesting.
game, broke the ice. You know, I mean, it's interesting.
It is.
And let's
It really is.
open up a little discussion about what we think about the mass poison ivy team. Is this something that needs to be regulated?
You know, I feel like it wasn't on people's minds, so it caught so many people off guard. So I think it comes into, it's only one event. I personally don't like it. Doesn't sound like fun to play against. I don't like sitting in my starting area, sending things out. Okay, I'm safe. You just like,
no risk,
consequence-free
nuking your
attacking.
opponent. Yeah.
That's not cool. Like straight up, that's not cool.
Never been a fan of that.
Yeah, scarab effects, things like that nature, not cool, not fun to play against, not kind of fun to play, honestly, if you ask me. I think it's kind of lame.
Especially when you're going against someone who's not expecting it, and it's just like,
it
I'm
just
gonna
feels so bad.
I'm gonna
Just like,
nuke you
I'm
for
just gonna
20.
nuke you. But yeah, creativity caught a bunch of people off guard. I'm
Love
curious.
that.
That part I do like about it. So I am curious to see what the retaliation of that looks like, how people build to counter it, and whether or not it actually does become a problem. I think it winning one tournament doesn't mean it needs to be nuked into the ground, doesn't need to be nerfed, doesn't need to be whatever. It needs to be looked at, it needs to be monitored, and then we'll see how the meta shifts to account for this new team style that people weren't like expecting.
Yeah,
that's
it's
honestly how I feel.
absolutely wild. So yeah, bringing a team that no one thought of or has seen yet, that rocks.
Yeah.
Bringing a team without Scott Porters, I mean, dude,
That is also mad respect.
that
on
is
front.
a couple things on the table.
Yeah.
Saying let's rock.
Yeah.
Throwing it on the table right there. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you where like the scarab effects, you know, the cross map, like no risk attacking
lame, it
is
sucks.
just, yeah, it's lame. I don't know how else to say
Yeah.
it. And then also just playing like 5 of the same character is just like,
Unless
come
you're
on.
Captain America.
Unless you're Captain.
Unless
yeah.
you're Captain America.
That's the
Then
one.
it's cool.
That's the one out.
Or if you're Timebreaker, then it's cool.
Yeah, Timebreaker gets an ultimate
You're
pass. The Stargate himself, dude. But yeah, you know, that winning the event, I know people were instantly like nuke it into the ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Daniel Powell had confirmed online that I believe Denny had 5 or 6 matches where it went to turn 2. He literally murdered their team on turn 2, and like that was it. But at the same time, it's
tough.
like if you haven't factored playing against something like this, then that's more likely to happen.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, going against this now, I think people might be a little more apt to like getting rid of the plant terrain. So
Yeah. Oh, it's got like 3% battery.
grab a charger. That's fine. Grab a little portable guy, but yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I really like innovation. I really like creativity, but this this feels scary. It feels like it needs to be monitored for sure. Oh.
But yeah, no, seriously, it's cool. It is, but at the same point, I don't really like the figures, the type of gameplay that it promotes. Not a big fan of that. So we'll kind of see. But again, though, props to creativity.
Yeah,
it is
shout out
neat,
Denny. Good looks. But
So
man,
that is pretty sick.
we'll see if it keeps winning. Oh yeah. Boom bam. If it keeps winning, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like people can come up with some counters to it. Let's see what other people are saying about it. She should be unique. Fair stance.
So
is that problematic? I mean,
that was something that I've said for a lot of times and about a lot of figures where I think the way to solve some of these pieces would be to make them unique. But as far as I've ever known, WizKids has literally never made a figure, retroactively made them unique, as far as I know.
yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think it's ever happened. So I think that would be a fix for a lot of problematic things. I think very early on I said Carnage Silver Surfer should be unique. A few other characters I thought of should probably be unique. I don't think that's ever been a thing that they've errated. Once again, I think, yeah, if she was unique, I wouldn't have that big of a problem with her. Okay, honestly. But
Oh, let's see. We are loving the Wyatt 6 while playing. Oh, Will spinning some bars. I see. I was like, wait, what is this? Imagine buying 5 iconics. Yeah, that is tough. 5 cogs. I mean, maybe. No doubt. Super rare Magneto power action. Characters within range can't generate terrain. Will be the
I honestly don't think it will be. I honestly don't like that Magneto at all.
Magneto, like,
I really
think
don't like that
people are
Magneto.
way too
People
big
are
on
way
him.
big on him. Like,
Everyone
not even trying
go
to
to
be
his
a
dial
hater,
right now. I'm not. Yeah, dude, I love what it references. The sculpt's amazing.
Yeah,
but
it's cool, but
you deal 1 damage to that Magneto. He's a sidestep 7, 11, 18, 3 with like invuln. Like, dude, that guy falls like a sack of bricks. What's he really doing? I mean, yeah, if you pulse wave somebody, they can't use defense powers. He's 100 points.
Yeah.
He should just be killing something.
Yeah.
Like, the Magneto, like people saying it's like, oh, he'll be meta, he'll make it. I'll wait. I'll happily wait. I don't see it at all. I don't know. Black Lantern vibes where people are way too high on them.
Way too high.
Big Black Lantern vibes.
I agree.
But make your case. If you want to play Magneto, I'm all for it. Magneto is obviously super dope.
Really cool character, of course.
And yeah,
I just don't think the figure.
What it's referencing too, like literally the ball of adamantium in his hand. Like, you guys know what he's doing. He's ripping someone. Someone to shreds. Somebody up on that shelf, yeah. Somewhere.
There's a few up there. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Megs hates plants confirmed. Yes. What did the team look like? 4 Poison Ivies, another Poison Ivy, a Harley Quinn, and Iron Spider. And basically, the strategy for the team is you generate a bunch of plants across the map, and then they can all attack through the plants. They're all like 12 for 5, and they just bang, 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 bang. Trick arrows, poison, like 5 poison. It's nuts. And there's just not a whole lot you can do, because here's the other aspect of it, right? I win going first. Okay, I'll choose to go first. You can pick whatever map. All right, I'll pick this map. Okay, I'm going to go across it and destroy you. Okay, I'm going to go first. Okay, I'm going to pick Morlock Tunnels. I'm going to go across it. I'm going to destroy you. It's really hard on either end of it. It prefers to go first, I think, from what I understand. But even when it doesn't go first, it's still really hard to do something to it before it just claps you.
Yeah.
As explained in the massive Facebook post and argument, which ensued about this team being able to just decimate teams in 1 turn. Is it problematic? I'm not informed enough to truly have an opinion on. Do I like it?
Really?
No.
Man, I really wish somebody was there with a camera so we could have seen some recorded gameplay of this game.
Would have been nice.
I would really like to have seen some gameplay from Origins. It was really, really, really tough.
Yeah, I feel like if we had some evidence to point to, that would help. But unfortunately, I mean, we do have evidence.
We have stats, we have whatever,
Glad some
First-hand
Gotham
accounts.
City Underworld made it, but the kind of play style isn't very fun.
No, it's not.
That's a great stance.
Yeah, it's not.
And then also the trick arrows that come with it, just oh my gosh, trick arrows are so abusable. I'm more surprised with the price jump of Super Rare Man Thing from next phase. Are people gearing him up with multiple Ivies? They are.
Did his price go up?
Yeah, Man Thing, I mean, at release was like 20, 25 bucks, and he's like at least 50 now.
50 now? Okay, yeah.
For a while,
I guess I thought he
people
was
were
always
asking, like,
I thought
80.
he was always around like 50 to 60.
It's weird. Man Thing has
Did
a
he
weird
jump down
effect.
to 20, really?
The previous Wheels of Vengeance, no, he started out at 20. Because I pre-ordered.
Oh, that's right. He
pre-ordered
did
one
start super low. Yeah.
Man Thing has a strange effect in Heroclix, though. Like, all of the higher rarity Man Things, like, pretty much as far as I remember, are always, like, way more expensive than they should be. People just like Man Things.
He's a cool character.
The Wheels of Vengeance one right now, eBay it. People are asking, like, 35 bucks for him.
Really?
He's trash.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
no offense. Like, as far as, like, what would command a price like that?
right. He's just like a whatever casual.
He's more expensive
okay
than, like,
piece.
King of Hell Ghost Rider.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That
or
doesn't
at
make any
least
sense.
around. Exactly.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
He's just cool.
I mean, he is cool. I do
And
like
I
Man
do-
Thing a lot.
Do love.
Oh, is this what we're doing right now?
Oh, is this what we're
Oh,
doing?
is this
That's
what we're
what
doing
we're
right
doing
now?
right
Is this
now.
what we're doing right
Yeah, there's a third one in the house somewhere. Love Man Thing. He rocks. Let's keep going. So as far as playing multiples with the Man Thing, yeah, absolutely. PJ's made the argument that his team's actually better than what won. Maybe so.
Then why'd you get eighth?
Exactly.
Why'd you get eighth?
Yeah. Here's what you're doing. Here's what he's doing. But yeah, Man Thing
Love you,
being able to
PJ,
just
for
like,
having fun. Having fun.
Yeah, that's not. Please
No,
don't.
no one be like, yo, PJ, they're talking
Chat,
smack
clip
about
that,
you.
clip that, chat.
Clip that chat. No, we're just having fun.
The global plant generation is really good with Man Thing. There's no question about that. Like, really, really solid.
I do think that gives it somewhat of an edge, though, really. Like, it speeds up the process.
Any map size, just
yeah.
here you go. But at the same time, it's like, you can just like throw a barrier on that, or can you? You can put terrain over it to cancel it out.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the top
know
layer
that.
of terrain matters.
Okay.
But if you go first and you have Man Thing, it's like, okay, I'll put it right next to you, and then I'll generate Poison Ivies 4 away. And then if you don't move, I'll just put it right back where that thing is. Because Poison Ivy can
Yeah.
just generate more plants within 4.
I mean, I guess also simple enough. You can just start running the long blocking piece and
true.
put it in front of your starting area, so you don't get attacked.
People may
right?
have to. There's that.
Like,
for
is
sure.
that just a straight up an easy counter for it, or just like?
Well, no, because they can just put it under you. Just put it in the
Oh,
square.
that's
So
right. They can put it in your
They
starting
can
area.
do whatever
too.
they
Gosh,
want to
that
do.
does suck.
Yeah, there's a.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
never
probably some
mind.
interesting tech that minds like ours have that we're incapable of,
Yeah,
of thinking
can't
of.
think-
But
can't think that
if
far
you
ahead.
guys have some counters to it, please let us know in the chat. I'd be interested to hear. People are specifically buying iconics for specific characters and specific meta potential. You limit that, you upset people who bought multiples of the iconics. Yeah, if you retroactively make things unique, it's not
It is tough.
great from
It's really
a
tough.
consumer standpoint. I hope that SDCC high five figures can be listed on the WizKids
I don't
website.
see-
That'd be cool.
In that way, it's any figure getting an errata is not great for a
for
consumer
people-
standpoint, though.
For people asking what the team is,
It's on HC units.
yeah, I'll link
Under
the
tournaments?
tournament report here in
Oh,
a second.
very good.
Here is the top 8 guys. So these are the teams we're going to be talking about because
There we
there's
go.
actually a lot of really exciting stuff on the
Send
top
those.
8.
Let me pin this.
But with the waves that Denny has made with this multi-Poison Ivy team, it's only fair we talk about it. And yeah, once again, the strategy is very simple. They clump up in the starting area. You have 2 empowers. You have a 12 attack to borrow from Batman enemy. They're all 12 for 5. They can all poison through plants. The plants can be placed across the map because you can just place one 4-way, another one 4-way from that one, another one 4-way from that one, another one 4-way from that one. Boom, you're in your opponent's starting area. On a long map, you just do it over the process of 2 turns. You're probably getting to them before they get to you. If they move up at all, like
Yeah.
100%. So it puts you in a situation where it's just like you have to deal with these plant tray markers, but we don't really know the answer to that. There may be some people who do know the answer to it. We personally do not. So if you have counters for it, let us know. But yeah, it's a scary team because
It
what
is.
happens through those plant markers is I attack you 4 times, I poison you 4 times, I trick arrow you. It's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 4 damage from poison, 24 damage, trick arrow quake, however much that is. It's like
Yeah.
30 damage in
Yeah.
one go. And the next turn I can just do that again. So, and then one of them has the red lantern ring too, so it's pen poison.
One pen poison, yeah.
Which is, yeah. And then,
Super cool.
depending on another aspect of like if your opponent has more figures than you, the Harley from Notorious activates.
Yep.
If you don't go first, then you deal an additional 1 damage every attack. And and then if they don't die, they heal back. But still, that extra 1.
Still good. Yeah.
6 damage.
Yeah.
So that's a deal breaker or maker on a lot.
Be a
probably.
KO on a lot of pieces, yeah.
You know. It's crazy. So, in closing, something to watch out for. I think it's definitely something where if you're not prepared for it, like it will just slap your team.
Yeah.
From what I understand, the finals match was over very quickly.
Was it?
Between Denny and Jalen. But Jalen played a very cool team, and like seriously, there are so many cool teams that got played at Origin. It's like, you know, I thought the meta was open with Adepticon.
I was impressed.
And now here we
with
are
the teams at Origins
with so much more. In second place, if you guys hit that link in the YouTube description, guys, you can see this, follow along. He had Ghost Rider with the Avatar of Khonshu, which is a good choice. You know, keep him unequipped so he can still be an attacker. And then he also has Chthon on the sideline that may go on Ghost Rider, that may go on Arachnite. Probably not Blackheart, but potentially. He's got Arachnite with Trick Arrows, which I think is really interesting.
making a lot of attacks.
Yeah, a lot of people have opted for the Soul Sword to keep him alive longer, but in this instance, Jalen's just saying, like, no, I want to do damage.
Going all damage, yeah.
And what's really cool about that is, so, like, Arachnite takes Flurry, right? So you charge, you Flurry, you attack once, activate his attack ability, he gets a teleport anywhere, attack again, Trick Arrow, so you just get to attack Trick Arrow, like, anywhere on the board, essentially. That is a super, super cool combo. Once again, the Trick Arrows are just so broken. Yeah. And then Blackheart with the Blue Lantern Ring, which is a really solid
got
combo.
That power, makes sense.
Yeah, you know, increased mobility, place your Arachnite, your Ghost Rider, wherever, and then kind of let them do whatever they want to do. The Empower helps out always. Double Scott Porter, no surprise. A Daredevil at 20, a Daredevil at 10, which is like...
Some raw Daredevils, too. Naked Daredevils, all right.
Chthon might end up on one of those.
It might actually, yeah.
There may be some instances where you want that. For body blocking, they're fantastic.
They're good.
They're great, like tertiary attackers for those turns you have extra actions. And then the Lucas, PJ, and Scott Bystander, which is just like so dumb for 5 points.
Ridiculous, yeah. Kind of just dumb. I like that he's repping his dad's map, though, the Major Brock's bunker map.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Absorbing Man Prime on the sideline as well, which I believe Daredevil can help enable quite a bit as well. So that's cool. And then, yeah, he's got Moon Knight, Ghost Rider on the sideline, presumably for his pilots. Can't imagine if there's anything else. Search for Amit's Tomb as well, which is another thing that people are calling out for nerfs against because it has been dominating the meta, but this time around it did not win a tournament. So who knows? But overall, a really cool team. I love seeing Arachnite do well. I want him to win at least one event before he rotates.
That would be so nice.
He's just such a fun piece.
It's going to have to be Nationals or Worlds. Like, that's really it. Will, Collector's Trove is a full set. It's a full set. It's not Iconics. It's going to be a full set.
It is, yes. You need to be able to mass destroy terrain markers. I don't know if there's any characters who can do that, though. Yeah, that is the question.
Yeah.
John Schreiner says, what's going on in here? Oh, we're just having fun, hanging out. What's going on with you, John? Can't wait for more Trick Arrows and Masters of Time. Yeah, we need Boxing Gloves Arrow. Yes, we do.
Yep.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, man. But yeah, so the fact that Arachnite is placing higher, I want to say Ryan Redmond got second with him in Florida.
Did he?
I believe so. I believe Arachnite was on his team. So he's getting close. But that literally is like one of the most fun figures to play. Right. So shout out to that. Isaac Arnold Berkovitz, always bringing something interesting to the table.
Yep.
And this build is interesting, Calder. But at the same time, it's like so just like club over the head obvious. You know? It really, But it's like no one else is doing this.
It's very much a, hey, good stuff? Turns out it's good. Good stuff is good.
The double Kong paired with Mern. Like, so Kong can just quake through anything, just decimate whatever he wants. It's a, let's see, a 2, 4, 6, 7-figure build, so the odds of them having more figures,
that seems in the middle of things. I want to say Denny's team also had 7 figures, so they'd be tied. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, they also had 7 figures. Okay. So,
but yeah, Kong, Mern, Black Skull, you know, the A60 Chaser, always good. Blackheart to mobilize those Kongs, and Double Scott. Yeah, and then Absorbing Man Prime on the sideline as well.
Solid stuff.
Search for Amit's Tomb. That's probably really easy for this team to trigger as well.
Has to be, right? Yeah.
Chthon as well, so probably throwing a Chthon on a Kong.
Makes sense.
And then interestingly enough, so Iron Inquisitor is like, duh, for a sideline. King Killmonger, duh. The third MOE he went with is Ghost Goblin. which isn't. I'm not going to say is like a bad call. He is mystical as well, so that can trigger the Amit's Tomb.
Yeah.
Energy Explosion through blocking is really nice.
I do like Ghost Goblin. It's just he's such a scary pick to switch into. It
You know he's going to die when he
I
comes
feel like
in.
he's gonna die. It's like you have to make the
kamikaze.
most of it. Yeah, it's like you have to, you gotta hit Ghost Goblin into an insane amount of damage because I don't believe he can survive the next turn, like ever.
Yeah.
But I mean, as
I
long
don't
as
know
he's got,
who else it would be.
I
in
feel
this
like
situation.
so I feel like the biggest ones he's hitting though, Black Skull, Iron Inquisitor, King Killmonger. Those
Yeah.
are like my musts.
the staples.
You know,
for sure.
You have to have those. So, I mean, Ghost
Probably
Goblin.
you don't need Dark Phoenix.
No, who's the
Thor
there's
and
no brute.
Hound,
There's no
zero
brute on
chance.
this team. Those are garbage. Yeah, like don't need those. And then
Kid
Doctor
Thanos
Doom
doesn't help you.
Kid Thanos or Doctor Doom, right? And then
Doom might
you don't
be.
need the prob. You don't need the prob and the free damage from Kid Thanos. I don't feel like you need
No.
it. So I think Ghost Goblin actually is the
Probably
the
is
right
the call.
fourth pick. Yeah,
The report is in. Good equals good.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hey, sometimes
Shocker.
it's how the bread breaks. Sometimes
Hey,
cookie
hey.
crumble. Hey,
Hey, let's go.
Hey,
How the
hey,
camera
I'm conging over
Hey,
here.
I'm conging. Hey.
Yeah, 2 tokens. I don't care.
Well, hey.
Trying to Kong over here. Arachnite was the first figure I got when getting back into the game. That's
Oh, he's
really
so
lucky,
cool.
man.
That's awesome. Yeah,
That rocks.
It's an expensive piece to get back.
If that was my first figure, yeah, I'd be hooked.
Dude,
So
right.
yeah, in short, Isaac took third. I mean, I'm surprised. Like, if I'm looking at teams so far, I know we've only looked at 2 other teams outside of Denny's. I feel like this team has a shot against Denny. Like, am I crazy? Like,
No, I mean,
he can impervious
he's
out
got
of those
reduces
attacks.
pen,
Yeah.
impervious. Yeah, so he's not getting poisoned. Black
not-
Skull's getting messed up though.
Yeah, Black Skull's dying.
Yeah, he's
Like,
got to
just
switch to somebody
see
else,
ya.
otherwise Black Skull's out of there.
I'm not going to say he, like, wins, but I think he has a shot. Because if those Kongs
Yeah.
come in, 2 Quakes, that whole team is dead.
Yeah, it's out of there. I mean, the team is made out of paper.
But Blackheart
mache.
also probably just... see ya.
Blackheart also has to die, right? 4 clicks
Dead.
and just you're out.
Yeah, I think people need to start considering terrain removal.
Yeah.
This team rocks.
This team is
Yeah,
awesome.
you go ahead.
I really dig this team. So we have this really cool Avengers team. Shout out Emilio Gutierrez. This team rocks. So he's got Hawkeye with the trick arrows, of course. Star Brand with Avatar of Khonshu. This is so cool.
Yeah, this rocks.
The best part, Prime Captain America, the No You Move Captain America from A60 with Warlock to keep him safe. Double Porters, and then 2-gun Kid with Billy Clubs. Because as if he wasn't targeting enough people, might as well give him Billy Clubs just in case. Actually, I think it's
Kimbo Model
Yeah,
1887s for all my Modern Warfare 2 players out there. From,
gosh.
15 years ago.
But yeah, using Star Brand to give out +1 combat values, and then what does she do? Any standard power she can use, right?
Yeah, so
like
she can
invul,
give
running
prob
shot,
from the
RCE. Oh yeah, prob from Khonshu, prob or stealth.
Or RCE and
Yeah.
just make your Hawkeye hit for what, like 15 for 5
stupid
or
amount of
15 for
damage.
6
Yeah.
or something?
14 for 4 with
The Avengers
the
and
Avengers, yeah.
yeah, just absolutely
14,
nutty.
yeah, it's nuts. So I really, this is like the style of team that I probably like the most so far. It's classic. It's got some Avengers on it. I'm an Avengers guy. It's got Steve on it. You know, that's what it's all about. I've never seen Prime Cap this high up on like any tournament ever. Albeit Origins was a smaller tournament, 30
Yeah.
people though. It's not nothing to sneeze
But
at.
harsh competition.
Really harsh competition. The people
Yeah.
that went out of their way to
Showed
go to
up.
Origins, they showed up. And they showed up hard. So seeing Cap do well, that's really cool. So he makes his own free attacks. Hawkeye and Hawkeye do a stupid amount of attacks, stupid amount of damage. Starbrand was a piece that when it came out, I was like, yeah, she's probably just not good enough. You know, I kind of wrote her off. I was
did
like,
too.
75 points is that's just too much.
If she
you
was
know?
like 60,
she was
I'd
60,
feel so
yeah.
much more comfortable. Her damage output's insane. Her utility is strong.
The 5 clicks alive.
Action economy is not the best though, because you have to
No.
power action to do that.
That is true. That is
But I mean,
true.
this guy's showing up and getting he's surprising people. There's
Getting
a
fourth,
lot
yeah,
of weight
this
in
rocks.
surprising. So maybe those
It is.
15 points that I'm not willing to pay, you make up for in surprises.
I think so. So I think, and that was an element of a few teams that I played in the past too, where if you just play a piece that isn't in the regular meta, people are constantly looking at the card. Well, how many
Yeah.
clicks is this guy? Wait, what do they do exactly? And that actually does provide you a bit of an edge versus you play Kong. Yes, he's strong. Yes, obviously he's
I'm gonna
effective.
Muramasa
But
you.
it's like, yeah, I know exactly what this guy does because I'm also playing him, or I've played him 13 times, or played against him 13 times. Like, you know, so playing these offbeat figures, this Captain America, the Star Brand, I think does give you a bit of
In
an
silver,
edge if
she is
people
much
aren't looking
better.
at it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Makes sense. Get the extra 100 points to throw around in a 400-point game. Sure.
You can also give her so many more powers
That is
to hand
that
out,
is
which
true.
is really cool.
Double Mandarin ring or something.
Hey,
all sorts of
John
stuff.
John got the reference. Classic sniper rifle shotgun. Yeah, dude, the pre-patch models. Oh my goodness. Had to shout that out. Hilarious. Like, dude,
Okay.
if you're on the plane in terminal, just across the entire plane with shotguns, made no sense.
I mean, that does rock. I'm a big fan of shotguns, obviously.
Daniel Powell playing. This is a team we've seen him play online a bit.
Is it? Okay. Right on.
And it is a detective build, which is very cool. He's using Misty Knight to get Mern as a detective as well, which with the amount of detective floating around, or even just Hawkeye being played, like Mern is being a detective is really, really solid.
Yeah.
World's Finest, that's like still my favorite piece of Modern, so shout out that. Green Lantern Batman, props. I mean, I love that figure too. And Dan has really, really put his foot on Green Lantern Batman. Like, he's been playing him on a lot of different builds. He's obviously a fan of Barrier. Batman can put out 8 squares
Pretty
of
big
it.
fan of Barrier, yeah.
So, previously he was doing that with like Hope Summers if he needed even more Barrier, and then Scott Porter on top of that with the ring. So his previous builds were putting out 16 squares.
Yeah.
This one only does 12, but that should be enough. A lot of the meta that we see today hinges on, can you play on Morlock tunnels? This is a team that can play on Morlock tunnels very easily.
Oh, yeah.
It's a team with a lot of reach. It's a team that can activate Amit's Tomb. It's a team that can shoot you through anything via Mern.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye can do that 3 times, in addition with the trick arrows, so like 4 attacks.
So gross.
It's very, very solid. And it's also a team where, I look at World's Finest as almost like the ultimate bodyguard. If you come up on a team with World's Finest, like, they will beat the crap out of you. They get so many attacks, and they hurt. So, yeah, I really like this build. I'm interested to see if Dan has any ideas on switching it up, because he has been playing pretty much this for, I'll say, the last month or so. But then another interesting point is that Azareth Strife played a team with Black Lanterns. And not only just the Black Lanterns, but for the first time in almost a year, after so much hype when he came out.
So many people were talking about it.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, this figure was selling for $180 at one point. Had seen no play. There were no teams being built with him even. It made no sense to me. That's Black Lantern Green Arrow. Gave him the trick arrows. He does have to pay for it because marksman keyword didn't exist at the time.
Yeah.
But so we'll go through the whole build. He's got Butterfly, the sideline being Mern, Deadpool, which is interesting, King Killmonger, Iron Inquisitor. I like the idea of using Butterfly to bring in an A60 chase. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's for Black Skull on the team.
Oh,
So it's literally just
Deadpool.
Mern or Deadpool. So it's either he doesn't want to be hit,
yeah,
or he
cool part of
wants to
Deadpool
hit
is
you.
that protection from Mern.
So Butterfly giving you some flexibility there. You've got Green Arrow, Black Skull, Necron with the avatar of Khonshu for free because he is a herald. Batman with the avatar of Tawret for free. So boom, there's another support. Scott Porter with Indigo Tribe Ring also has support.
Yep.
So your Batman can heal up Necron. Your Scott can heal up Green Arrow, or if you need to heal up Necron twice or maybe Green Arrow twice, you can do that.
Or Batman.
And you don't want to heal Batman though, because then he loses his
that's
ability
right.
to
He
cross
does.
map.
I have no idea what Batman's style looks like. I'm just being totally honest. Let me click on it.
yeah, you can check it out.
Solve it. Oh, wow.
You really don't want to heal him because he just turns
Wow.
into a
No, you
charge
don't. Yeah, that
piece.
sucks.
So, this is a really interesting build. Finally, the Black Lanterns have placed. This is, I believe, the first time at an event.
Is it the first time, really?
Nobody played Black Lanterns at Adepticon.
Yeah, I know there wasn't any Black
Nobody
Lanterns
played them in
Adepticon.
Florida.
Yeah. I
Somebody
thought
proved
someone
me
played them
wrong.
in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, they played them in Florida. They didn't do well, though.
Okay.
I saw.
I guess
me.
we would have known because we made the top whatever cards, so we would have known if Black Lanterns made it in Florida. That's true.
We would have known.
Man.
But
But
here
yeah,
we are.
finally Black Lanterns taking something substantial though, making the top 8 is very solid.
So yeah, the fact that somebody actually played Green Arrow instead of just blowing smoke. Which,
Yeah.
seriously, for so long, that's all people
like,
did.
this guy's nuts. So many probs. Oh, what is he gonna do?
How is he like, oh, dude? How this
How
figure's
can you
insane.
make this? And then no one plays him.
And I'm looking at it, I was like, this guy gets clapped.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I love the piece. He's actually sitting right up there.
he's up there.
But yeah, I'm still a Black Lantern hater as a Batman lover.
Wow.
It's just, it is what it is, man.
We have a local Brendan that just plays nothing but Black Lanterns almost any time we have a semi whatever.
Oh, we
tournament,
do?
and it's tough. It is tough.
Oh, he's not. I thought he was in the chat. I was gonna say, I'm sorry, man.
No, he's not in here. Maybe he is. I don't know, but
Sure.
it's like, dang. He'll mess you up though. He'll mess you up.
Oh, message retracted. Okay.
No,
I was going to answer that, but I guess not.
never mind.
What is it?
Didn't want to talk about it.
No, it was I guess, a very personal matter.
Very personal.
Yeah,
Very
it's not.
personal.
But yeah, Black Lantern taking 6 is cool. In 7th, we have a variation of the first place build with
Yep.
the Man-Thing, double Poison Ivy, Professor Moriarty, which is the most interesting piece here, but also like
I like seeing Professor Moriarty.
I
though.
like it. It's
I think
cool.
he's neat.
He's also got the Blue Lantern ring on him, so he's serving a purpose outside of
Yep.
just like free ping damage. And then also the Harley Quinn and the Poison Ivy that we saw. Well, actually, sorry, just the Poison Ivy. The Harley Quinn, the Poison Ivy is new. This is the one that when you destroy an opposing terrain marker, you score 5 additional victory points.
Okay.
And if you shoot through a plant, modify defense +2. So I believe there's more defensive capability there. If you put your team in plant markers, maybe there's some defensive tactics that PJ was doing. I would like to see this team in play.
Yeah,
I
it
think it's a
definitely
lot
seems
less
like
point and click.
This one can do has a few different answers. It's a little, like you said, it's a lot less point and click. It's not just all in on the Poison Ivies. He's only playing 2 Poison Ivies on this team. Well, 2 Captive Hearts Poison Ivies or whatever they are. So this is interesting. I see what he means. This might have some more flexibility as far as the team goes versus being all in on one thing. But
Man-Thing can hit hard too.
he's annoying. He
He
really
can
is.
place
He is
and
really
then
hard to
charge.
deal with.
He's a 12 for 4 pen.
Having Invincible with a 19 and whatever
Combat
combat
reflexes?
reflexes, yeah, it's so annoying. Trying to chew
dirty.
through Man-Thing hurts, and he's got Mystics the whole time. He's got Stealth. It's just like, yeah, Man-Thing is tough.
So he's a solid bodyguard for the
Yeah.
team. Potential to punish if they do like approach your team. I could, I'd be very open to the argument if Denny was open to it. I'm sure PJ would be to them debating their teams and maybe playing like the best of 3.
That could be fun. I would like to see a little Heroclix debate. That could be fun.
I would like, at some point, if it ever works out to do like a championship showdown, because there's a lot of people who like to act like, it's like, oh, my dice screwed me that day. It's like, okay, let's play a series with the people who maybe won, or, to build something like that, I think would be pretty cool. It'd be very time consuming, a little hard to set up, but maybe in the future. But yeah, Professor Moriarty, I think, is something to hit on here, where he has the power to choose an opposing character with 1 or more action tokens and deal them 1 unavoidable damage. If that character isn't KO'd, heal them 1 click. So it's unavoidable. So you put Kong to a stop, see ya.
Yeah.
Carnage Silver Surfer heals past the starting line, deal him the 1. Can't heal, because you can only heal from killing people. Via his traits.
You're right.
So there's certain tricks like that.
You're right.
Same with the Black Lanterns. If they're healed past their starts, see ya. But no one's playing those except for like 1 person. So, yep, it's hater hour. But he also has Outwit Perplex, which is just nice. Leadership.
TK, all that stuff, yeah.
So there's some opportunity there. I have not personally played with or against him, so I'm not sure. Another thing this team has is a ton of Underworld, so I'm curious if that ever comes into play. I don't know. I would really like to see this team played, though. If anyone has like a video of this, if we somehow miss them, please send it to me.
Yeah, please do.
And then in 8th place,
Rounding out our top 8, we got
the
Ethan
first
Jacobs.
Carnage Surfer.
So that's wild. So as we get to this, we see his prime also is Batman from BTU, right?
This is
So
literally Daniel Powell's team,
Oh, is
except for it has avatars on
Except
it.
it's got avatars.
So this
and then
is
it has
Daniel
Carnage
Powell's
Surfer in it.
Adepticon team, yeah.
So this is the only Carnage Surfer on top 8. This is also there is just straight up no rare prime Spider-Man, symbiote Spider-Mans in top 8. Are people past him? Has he lost his luster? Are people truly figured out? Just kind of like, this is what you do to kill him, and that's how you get rid of him. Because that was kind of a few things that happened eventually with like characters like Immortal Hulk and a few other characters where it's like,
people learned how to spin his dial.
They learned how to spin
eventually.
the dial, and that might be the case with Spider-Man, or just, I don't know what it really is, but we're just not seeing it here in the top 8. Spider-Man's just not present, so maybe his days are behind him. Last year it was like, oh man, how do I get past this at Worlds? People are starting to see it at Nationals, like how do I beat this thing? And then now we just don't see it in this tournament. Once again, smaller fields, but still we had high
People
tier
are probably
players.
bored of him finally.
Honestly, yeah, I can see that. too.
CSS price is dropping. Faith in humanity restored. I mean, I think people are thinking like
Dark
rotations
Souls Fire,
coming.
Faith in Humanity Restore.
Faith in humanity will be restored when I can get a Carnage Surfer for something that doesn't absolutely break my bank, which
That
is
only has
after
like
rotation.
2 digits and not 3.
That'd be nice. I don't think that'll ever happen, if I'm being honest. But post rotation, I'll be hunting for one. So if you have an extra, let me know. But yeah, the fact that we have 1 Carnage Surfer, well 2 technically, but 1 team with Carnage Surfers
It's kind
is
of
a little
wild.
wild. That's another thing too. Is like with the Poison Ivy build, it's like they don't have like Precision Strike or anything. Like if you have Super Senses and Shape Change, can't you just roll out of those? I know that's a lot of rollouts
It
to
is
bank on.
to try to hope for, but
They don't really have any
still.
way to like guarantee their hits.
Yeah,
And
like
maybe if
they're-
you spread your team out, you have a better chance of like not getting clumped on your entire
Yeah.
team. You know.
I get that they're 12 for 4s and they have good stats, but you're right. They don't have Exploit. They don't have Precision Strike.
I suppose they could just poison Carnage Surfer 4 times and whack him once.
Can you tell me poison him 3 times? He gets the toughness. 1, 2,
only
3
2.
times. 1,
Okay.
2, pen poison 3 times.
And then they
You
just
can't forget.
then
And
they
then
just
and then
whack
you're,
you. Yeah.
then you have to punch him, and he still has shape change though. So, but you're not wrong.
That's a tough bet, man.
Yeah,
Dang,
it
you know?
actually is a tough bet. So he doesn't really have super senses, really. 'Cause he just poisoned him a few times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could see it. Yeah, in a world of Poison Ivy, I could see that he could be dealt with pretty quickly. Actually,
Another cool thing that
He's so lame though, so that's okay.
yeah, he
He's
is
so
very
so busted.
lame. Another thing that's interesting about this build is that he does run Dark Phoenix, and so you can mobilize your Scott Porter across the map because you have access to a ton of
You can,
perplexes
yeah,
as
you
well.
can like one turn get Pulse Space
Yeah,
Scout across the map.
exactly.
Yeah.
Which I've seen Dan do a handful of times, so
pretty
that
cool.
is a pretty solid strategy. I think there's one more team I wanted to highlight that was
Bag of bugs.
top? Let's see, 9, 10, 11. 11th place. Old George Masu playing 4
of the
Daredevils with Prime Kingpin and then Blackheart with the Shock Gauntlets. This
That
rocks.
seems so interesting. I
like
love
it.
it.
I really like this build. I know it's one we've messed around
It's
with.
one we've been working on.
We're competing against George right now for who can optimize the Kingpin Daredevil build the most because it's been talked about. George doesn't have a shot. Let's be clear.
Doesn't have a shot.
30 points in.
Love you, George, but
30 points in avatars. I don't get it, man. I don't see how. I don't see why.
I think we're really close to optimizing a team like this.
Yeah,
with the
we're in the
Kingpins,
lab with the
Daredevils.
Kingpins and the Daredevils.
Almost every
guys.
night. A lot. We spend a lot of time in the lab working on this.
We do. We've got a dedicated fan who's in the chat right now who's also very interested in optimizing the Daredevil Kingpin
Very much so.
lifestyle.
I mean, the pioneer of it, really. The man who was all about it from day one.
He's been on it.
Yeah.
And then George brought a similar team to Adepticon, but a lot different than this. It was also pre-next phase. But I think this is too many avatars. I really don't think Tauret is worth it. I think Amit probably, but like you're paying 10 points for pretty much just poison because Steel Energy on Daredevil. Unless he has Cathan.
Yeah, unless he has Cathan.
But
Steel
even
Energy doesn't really
then,
matter all that much. You're never
I don't
taking
know.
just like one.
The fact that Bucky's arm isn't on this team is just like,
That seems wild to me, not having a Daredevil with Bucky's
crazy,
arm
man.
is
You got to be
nuts.
juicing the stats up. And then, we're fans of APOC and Genesis with the
I really like APOC
the
and
Daredevils
Genesis.
as
Leaving
well.
some Daredevils on sidestep blades, using Kingpin to mobilize them, etc. Like,
It
I
rocks.
really enjoy it, giving them rollouts, letting Kingpin have a rollout, things of that nature. Just it seems strong. So.
We need a Dial H bag of bugs for
That
the
ain't
Patreon.
happening. Sorry,
No.
I love you, Will, but we
Can't
ain't giving
happen.
away none of our bugs. Them bugs are my bugs.
Oh, and trust me.
Keeping our bugs.
The bugs, they're coming.
Oh, they're coming.
They're coming.
Coming.
You guys have asked pretty consistently for a follow-up on
the tiebreaker video.
On the
yeah.
tiebreaker video. Well, if you give us roughly... Sorry, let me check my phone here. Yeah. This is a good joke. We just can't tell you it yet. Says July 5th. Says
July
Friday.
5th. Ah, it's so long. Oh man. Okay.
So we'll get working on potentially the most Dial H video of all time.
I think it is a very dilated video.
In roughly a week here. But no, the time breakers unfortunately are not for giveaway. The time breaker market is also going a little crazy.
It's getting nuts. Getting nuts out there. People out here buying $175 bystanders, Ian. Poker chips.
And they said he wouldn't do it on the live stream.
No.
They said he wouldn't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, right now, if you go on eBay, there's somebody listing the time breaker bystander for $400, which I think is another state of affairs we should address in this live discussion. Guys, comment your thoughts on the availability of the time breaker bystander, and if you think it's worth the price, is it worth the hype? Is this going to be on the world's winning team? I'm very inclined to say yes.
I think yes. I think being able to theme on time breakers. So you theme on effectively 3 real time breakers, but then 4 because one will count as a time breaker for whatever's necessary, right? So you instantly get 4 time breakers on this team to help mobilize. That's simple enough. to be able to mobilize a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Like really, you don't need too much. And then you also have a
Multi-base
prop,
figures.
a multi-base figure, your Kong, your whatever.
So
it's
in comparison,
flying out
right?
there.
In comparison, it's like this is 25 points, which is the equivalent of 5 tiebreakers.
Yeah.
And so 5 tiebreakers can technically generate a 6th. A lot of the times, I don't think the 5 to 6 is a big deal breaker.
No.
So I'm counting this as 5. That's 25 points. The bystander is 25 points. You get a phasing super sense prob, mainly prob. At the beginning of the game, it generates 2. Then you you free to generate a 3rd.
Yep.
So you have, technically 4 time breakers. So for 25 points, you're getting 1 less time breaker, you're not breaking theme, and you get a prob.
And you need a prop.
In what world is that just not better?
Yeah. Being able to use Porter with it, you're not breaking theme, all that stuff. So good.
Yeah.
So good.
No worries about it.
Yeah.
Well, the worry about it is that it's too good, and it's also
too good.
very exclusive to get.
Yeah.
There's like 15 bystanders that you can pull, and these are only available.
There are
in
a lot
retail
of
chase boosters.
bystanders in these retail chase boosters.
Wilderness Bug Patrol.
Bug
mean,
Patrol,
they're
Bug
gonna-
Patrol, going on the double.
Stargate SG-1.
Stargate SG-1.
You guys wait. The Stargates will open.
You guys can't. You literally have no idea.
Can't predict.
It doesn't
what
make any
is coming
sense
your
to you
way.
right now, but it's gonna blow your freaking minds in a week or so.
$5 at most for him only being a common. But we're referring to the bystander.
Talking about
The bystander that only comes in the chase boosters. It's trash. The fact that it's only available in chase boosters is horrible. I said that to next phase, and I'll say it for every set that they do it. It's a fair stance.
That's a fair stance, Miles. No, it's fair.
Horrible that it was only set to be in chase retail boosters, that and all the other bystanders, yeah. It also makes the
Yeah.
other bystanders so much more lackluster because it's like, you're not pulling the time breaker. It's like, I only got, 0 who's like unclicked. It's like, that's cool that he's in the game.
That
now.
is neat, yeah.
Head pool is
a
like
lot of people
a
were
bummer?
complaining about like some like Mutant Liberation Front or some like set of characters where it's like, wow, they're finally in the game, but they're bystanders. At least they're in the game, man.
Yeah.
Like if I'm being like totally honest, personally, one of my favorite characters in Marvel is Gwenpool. I think she's really fun. She's only ever been made really once before. Then there's Venom Gwenpool, who's not really Gwenpool. It is kind of a bummer to just see her as a bystander, but at least she's in the game, and at least they get to play her again. She's got like a fun little effect. So same thing, like Zero. Bummer, he's like not a real character, but like outside Marvel Snap, I would have never known who this guy is. So okay, he's gonna be a bystander, So yeah.
I think also
at least they're in the game.
What makes it a bit of a bummer too is that like in the entire set, the most expensive thing by far, and I don't think it's changing, is a bystander.
Yeah.
And it's legitimately just because of its meta relevancy. And we still have yet to see the impact of Timebreaker. We have a month before Nationals.
This is all this right now.
Yeah.
I won't even lie. This has been just this for the last month or so.
Getting a Timebreaker.
But it's pretty easy to see that it's going to be this.
Yeah. Getting a Timebreaker bystander before Nationals, I mean, that could be the make or break. And that, to me, is concerning. There's a lot of talk around it. I'm sure there's been a lot of play testing with it ahead of time, though. We've known about it for a while now, since, like Huntington's, really, right? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So
for like 2-something months.
The higher echelon players are definitely looking at this and going, okay, well, I have to have this. And if you're not competing with that, if you're, I don't know. I'm not sure what like the answer to fix this is, but that bystander, like something needs to change. Hopefully before Nationals.
It's insanely good.
That's my stance.
Yeah.
I hate having that stance, especially something unplayed.
It's tough, yeah.
But I mean, just like theory crafting alone, it's just like, oh yeah, being able to mobilize anything on any theme at the cost of nothing and I get a prob, like sure, why wouldn't I do that? Being able to throw my Kong an extra 4 squares just for fun. Actually, more than that if you...
More than that if you do a little sidestep thing, yeah.
You can, I mean, once again, Timebreakers Part 2 Electric Boogaloo coming soon. They just have to come. You just wait. It'll be fun.
Just wait.
Print and play bystanders. That would solve a lot, except for the people who buy it.
It runs in the same problem that we talked about before with Poison Ivy making her unique. Then it's the feels bad, right? I bought all those Harley Quinn Poison Ivy sets to collect them.
Yeah.
Now you've made it unique. Why did I just waste my money? So every errata, every whatever feels terrible for the people that went out of the way to buy it, to do it, right? To get this for a team.
Yeah.
So to say print and play for something that should be in a chase booster,
that sucks.
instantly that sucks. So yes, I understand that it's absurdly expensive, But then making it worth like nothing is just not quite the way
Yeah.
to go. Yes, I believe in wider availability. Honestly, I wish every chase booster, say, like came with all the bystanders or something versus 2 random ones. You know, I would prefer that. But
If
same
they were
print
in
and play.
boosters,
If they were in boosters, I'd also
Yeah.
prefer that. Yeah, if it was
or
a
the
random
Dyson token pack, if
booster,
they had this Timebreaker,
I wish it was Dyson token
sold.
pack. Yeah,
You could sell out every single Dyson
and then
token
I'd be okay
pack.
with that as well. More than just print and
People
play.
would be buying as
Yeah.
many as they could because it's like, oh, this has like the strongest element in the game.
Yeah,
Not in the game, possibly in the game.
possibly.
This is like, in my opinion,
Heroclix.
unplayed. Once again, this is
Yeah.
all talk right now. It's talk, but you know we're thinking. I mean, those time breakers help you. They really help you.
Mobility and movement
Here's the time breakers.
is the most important thing in
Here's your-
Heroclix. If you can't move up to attack somebody first, the biggest problem in Heroclix is this.
Yeah.
This right here, the terrain on this, the squares between here and here, that's the biggest issue
Mm-hmm.
in Heroclix. To be effective, they solve that issue.
So easily
in an
for
insane-
anything.
such
for
an
double
easy-
base,
easy
for
way.
Galactus, for literally any base size.
Yeah.
There's no restrictions. They don't take actions.
Yeah.
They have side steps so they can continue to do it.
Also that, yeah, action economy in HeroClix. And usually you get 3, 4 if you're smart, right? If you're playing a leadership, which you should always be. They don't matter.
Yeah.
This is an infinite number of actions that you get to take now, and then 4 real ones.
Like really, the cost against
Yeah.
this is pretty much just. I mean, it's just like a minimal amount of points, and you're getting a prob for it.
Yeah.
But this doesn't go against actions. It helps you do the most important thing in the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't break your theme, and right now, theme is more important than ever. Like you have to play the Scott Porters unless you're playing this Poison Ivy build, but I think people are going to figure out a way around that.
I think so.
And I think Timebreakers might be what helps you do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as that goes, we have a question. Rad Shirty, and thank you, I appreciate it. Always rocking the Secret Wars. Besides Timebreaker, what do you think is the best piece in the set? Okay, we'll answer this in 2 parts. What I personally like the most in terms of like
Yeah,
best,
there you go.
and then what I think will be the most impactful. I think my personal favorite piece in the set, like right this second, the one that I like want the most, just because I this is my favorite look for Wolverine, I think, is Weapon X. I really like that he has a higher line dial
Sure.
or higher point dial. I think he'll be a lot of fun to play. I don't think he's gonna like change the game. Maybe on his lower dial he can do something like precision exploit is never something to like completely write off. But I think he's cool. I really like him. As far as like meta relevancy, I think people would be quick to say Prime Colossus. I think I'm turning into a Prime Colossus hater. I actually don't think he's that
The
good.
more I think about it, I just don't see it. Yeah, I really don't see it.
He's a stat monster, but he doesn't do anything like meta. He just runs at you and hits you. If you put a dent in him, though, which there's
Dude's
a lot
only
of things
got
that do,
6 speed, like a 6 charge.
and you know, Timebreakers once again, like now he's
They
got,
can help mobilize him, of course. Yeah.
But ultimately, I think there's too many things that melt defenses, and he's
think so.
ultimately just a charge piece.
Yeah.
So for people who are going to say Colossus Prime, do some exercise in your head of like, what is this guy really doing compared to what else is in the game? He's not changing the game. He's just doing something that has been in the game for literally 20 years very well. Meta impact. Let's think. In Deadpool, what do I think is the most meta impactful thing outside of Timebreaker? Because that's so clearly the answer.
So really quickly, my favorite thing in Deadpool is Legacy card Hell Cow. I absolutely love it.
Oh,
I'm 1 card in. I need 9 more cards to get my herd of Hell Cows to play an all Hell Cow team. I think she's hilarious. I always liked the old Hell Cow, and now this one just heals easier. It like works better together to like play a bunch of them, which is how I enjoyed playing the old Hell Cow. So I'm very excited to play that. It's easily my favorite thing in the set is Legacy Hell Cow. I'm also big on honestly a lot of the Legacy picks. Weapon X Legacy is really cool. As someone who collects all the Captain America set, that's a chase in it, so that's really cool. Adds value to my collection. It's awesome. The Deadpool and Bob, that was a super fun piece when it first came out. I'm happy to be able to play that again, so that's really fun. And then, meta relevancy. I think Major Logan's probably my top pick for something that I like, although I think he's
a great option for Butterfly.
Yeah, he's a great option for Butterfly. That's probably about the best way to say it. The dude just kind of dies. But I like the effect that he does. I think in almost any other era, he would not be useful. But in the Scott Porter era we're in, he just seems very solid.
Dude. Crazy.
So he's
the fact that
he's what I like the
Flurry of
most.
Scott, just carry him
That
up
too,
to
yeah. Flurry of
the
Spot,
box.
get him out of here. It's really neat. It's really cool. So
I think Prime Domino has potential. I'm kind of, when she first was announced, people were
She
really
is
buzzing
really
about her,
interesting,
but there's
yeah.
not been a lot of continued conversation there, which is interesting. I think that maybe my answer is that
Prime
I
Domino?
have some faith in the Prime Domino. Personally, who I would like to see have a bit of an impact is the Chase Patch. I think the utility he brings, like he's just got a long dial. He can, like straight up.
It is, yeah.
Full move charge, pen damage. He can take an equipment from the sideline, so he can spec for different things. I dig that. I don't think he will be. Honestly, as a whole, I don't think this set is shaking up the meta too much outside of a common, which rocks.
Which is really cool. It's really interesting. Yeah, someone does say King Deadpool and Elsa. Yeah, they
yeah.
are obviously so strong.
That's actually it, yeah.
I honestly totally forgot about them because I don't really necessarily care about them that much. But yes, their stats and powers and stuff, they are very, very, very strong.
Yeah, no, that's actually the right
that
answer.
actually
King
is the
Deadpool
right,
and Elsa
that
does
actually is
a
the
ton.
right answer. Yeah.
So there you go.
They're ridiculously how good. Giving everybody prob, once per game probs, nuts. All sorts of stuff. They just do.
Expect the
insane amount of dumb
mastermind
stuff.
loophole to get addressed with Weapon X. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. Very fun one. Where you can
so.
still mastermind to him when he's on his countdown.
I
clicks.
honestly thought we were going to see some day one erratas, but we didn't see any day one erratas. I thought this would be like a War of the Realms type thing where they fixed a bunch of stuff that was wrong in the set. But I guess no, we're not looking at any day one erratas yet. It hasn't happened. Day one's come and gone, so I don't know if there will be any erratas. But this was a set that I 100% thought they were going to do some day one erratas for, and it just didn't happen. So
This guy does
we'll
need
see.
an errata because currently you can mastermind to him and he can't.
He does need an errata,
Take
though. Yeah,
damage.
100%.
Outside of that, though, this is another personal favorite pick for the set. This this rocks. This is so cool. The legacy card for it is it looks like a ton of fun. And I had to pull them both out. I know Calder collected the whole
I
cap
also
set.
have one over there. This is actually Simeon.
Oh, that's Sim-
This
we
is
all have
Simeon's.
him.
We
All
all
right,
have
cool.
one. Oh yeah,
Nice.
This dude rocks.
Yeah, this was a sculpt that for years I was just like, I'll pick it up eventually, and I did. I think like 2 years ago or so, and just good to have.
Yeah.
And when they announced the legacy for him, I'm just like,
I was like, sweet. They
Never
They
expected
love
that.
legacy figures from the Captain America set, and I'm all for it. Like it rocks. They literally just keep giving it to him. That's so awesome. Oh, that's who it was, Jeremy. Thank you. Hellcow. She needs to be clarified. So she has the printed green starting line on click 5, but then on her trade it says she starts the game on click 6. So yeah, that's nuts. I mean, it's not nuts, but it's like it definitely changes her tempo for how fast she heals to click 1, obviously. She can either do it in 2 attacks or like 3 attacks with an extra click of like healing wasted. So that does need to be addressed. That was the errata I was thinking. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. And yeah, Shikla on her starting line as well. But yeah.
let's see. Are there any expensive legacy cards? I've had a hard time trying to figure out their values, and I know Ian usually is good about knowing those prices. In this set, I think the most expensive one is probably going to be for this guy right here.
It's got to be, right? Is he like 40, 50 bucks right now?
Yeah, I think he's right around 40,
Yeah.
50. That sounds right. I mean, just going down the list, like Mystique, no. Hitmonkey, no. Shikla, no. Phantom X, no. Deadpool and Bob,
They're like 15 bucks. Like
Hellcow,
whatever.
no. Wolverine
Like
and
10
X23, that might be second place.
That one is actually, and their
Yeah.
figure is really climbing in price as well.
I don't think it'll stay that way, though. I don't see that. They're not world's finest for 60 points, and that's what it takes to be an expensive legacy card. You got to be world's finest, you got to be KCGL.
You gotta be dumb.
You gotta
crazy.
be dumb. You gotta have a defense power that makes
gotta
people
be-
go like you're making that up. Professor X and Magneto, gosh, it's okay. I think we pulled that one. Yeah, Tiamat. Hey, I like Tiamat.
He's an
but,
iconic piece from the first Deadpool set. I love Tiamat. He's really fun. I always really liked him. So
I think
I
most
was
of these
happy
are in
that
the
he came
20 to
back.
30 range. I think that's where
Yeah,
they'll stay.
I think so.
And then Weapon X, you may see a surge up in price once once the saturation of the market dies down a bit, when people are done opening bricks. Because, you know, a set comes out, people buy a ton, and then it tapers off a bit, right? So you may see his go up a bit. I don't think Weapon X is like a meta standout, though. I just think it's a piece people really like. But to go against that, I think it's also a piece that a lot of people don't own. So Legacy card might
That's fair.
tank in value a little bit in that regard, because it's like, oh, I'd love to have that Legacy card, but I don't have the figure. And I'm not going to pay this. I mean, the secondary market asking prices on this guy's stupid. I would never pay it. It's $100+. He doesn't do enough to justify that. So as far as is there expensive Legacy cards in the set, I'm going to go with no. I don't think so.
not really.
That's fine. I think they did pretty good choices here. I like what they did, but
Yeah, besides a handful, like, there's never been, I think, a legacy card set where I'm like, you 100%. I love all of
BTU was the
these.
closest.
BTU was that was pretty fire.
Really
those
close.
Were those were really
180th
solid.
was the farthest.
Easily the worst. Whereas like not a single
tall
legacy
bar,
figure.
dude.
Yeah, not a single legacy figure was anything in one of them.
High bar, man.
Yeah,
Very high
yikes.
bar. Oh, that's funny. Guys, the Elsa Bloodstone love. We have 4 different Elsas to play in Modern, and Collector's Trove is supposed to have a Bloodstone equipment. That is actually pretty crazy.
It's great. Yeah, we went from having none for 10 plus years, and GSX was the last Elsa Bloodstone. And now we got a bunch. So for all you Elsa Bloodstone stands out there, Merry
and they're
Christmas.
all pretty dang solid.
They actually are all really
Super
solid,
rare,
which is
the
pretty
Prime,
cool.
King Dead. I mean, they're all
The
like you
common,
can play
I
them
guess,
all.
is like whatever, but yeah, the rest
If you
of them
got to
are
counter
insane.
those Black Lanterns that everyone's playing,
That's true.
get that Elsa
I should
Super
honestly
rare out.
play her more. Just if I knew Brandon's playing Black Lanterns, just play her.
Sorry,
Ruin his
bro.
day. I'm sorry, bro.
Just sitting at the end of the table.
You really counterbuilt me, dude? You really counterbuilt me.
Dude, I don't even want to friggin' play anymore. Gosh. Phantom X is going to be a true shooter. Too many points, not enough clicks of life.
Nah.
I wish his equipment was assigned at the beginning of the game.
I know, it's so
not
goofy.
during force construction. Or just make him 10 less points. Like, that just doesn't make sense. That trait doesn't make sense to me. He gets a free equipment, but it's definitely baked into his cost because he's like 3 clicks.
Should be.
The conditional EVA generation or EVA generation. I mean, at that point, it's just play the Poison Ivy team. Play Poison Ivy with Man Thing. Why are you wasting your time with Phantom X?
Yeah.
Phantom X is
honestly.
way cooler.
He is.
Way cooler.
Looks sick.
And honestly, I am glad that they did not bring Phantom X back to
his true
original
set,
strength.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's horrible.
For those of you guys who did not play back then, if you thought Scarab was bad, imagine getting nuked for like 10 damage. And then you kill the bystander he does that with, it comes back the next turn for free, moves out, and he does it again.
Yeah, it's
That figure was nasty.
Yeah.
I also hate that his high dial is like, oh, you get running shot. It's like, I want to blast people through the bystanders. There's no world where I'm ever playing him higher. I'll play at the lower dial and shoot you through the bystander in today's game.
Yeah.
So yeah, the legacy cards for Deadpool, good selection, but overall, it takes meta relevancy to
make
really
them
push their
expensive.
price.
It does, yeah.
And I'm just not seeing it. I'm happy to be proven wrong.
I mean, there's a handful of times where it's expensive just because it's like a good piece. I think it's mostly what like Weapon X is,
Yeah.
So.
Is there another example of that?
I mean, Avengers Prime is expensive.
That's true. Yeah.
Avengers Prime is expensive.
Yeah, he's
early
still
on.
like $30-$40 for the card, I think. So no, yeah, it can happen.
There's a few where it's just like, oh, that's a really popular piece, it's a fan favorite, so it's really expensive.
That is fair. I feel like there was.
I don't know. Was Ultron pretty spendy?
Ultron kind of was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like there was one more in A60. The Ant-Man was always like $20. It's weird how the rarity of the figure can degrade the value of the legacy card. It's like, oh well, Ant-Man's easy to get.
Yeah, he's a common, so whatever.
He's a good legacy card.
He is good.
That's I really like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, it never really exceeded $20. The legacy card market is interesting. Should at some point maybe we'll do a deep dive about that on the show or something.
Kind of fun.
All right, some more questions, Calder. What do we think?
How
How is Patch much better than Werewolf by Night? Questions. Does Werewolf by Night have an eye patch on? Checkmate.
Is Rope by Night hanging out by the dock?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You got anything hidden at the docks? I don't know if he is better. I mean,
That's a wild comparison, by the way.
say Patch pulls up on Werewolf by Night, hits him. Now Werewolf by Night gets the rage tokens right. He's clapping back. He's healing. I don't know. That could be a pretty good brawl, honestly. He's got the Battle Fury too to get through Patch's shape change.
Yeah.
Patch does get an equipment. Werewolf by Night does not. So I mean, you could spec out, get whatever you
equipped.
want.
Yeah.
You could just take a Muramasa
we're
and just
just-
say
if we're
screw your
just-
stop clicks and
that too.
stuff. Yeah. Okay. Patch probably has it. That's a good. How is Patch much better than Werewolf by Night? I don't know. He's a chase. Werewolf by Night's a super rare. We actually
Quintessence is saying Patch has 2 stock books. I do have both Werewolf by Nights right here.
Check this out, guys. This was a rare find right here.
These were top tier.
I don't know what that figure goes for, but super cool to have it.
I think it was like $50-$60 last time I
Probably
looked.
around that.
But yeah.
But yeah, someone hooked us up. Great deal for us
Ooh.
to have the colored version.
Look at him.
Oh, 17 toughness isn't good enough. What are we talking about here? Guys,
Oh, we were talking about not Elsa, sorry. Jeez, what's their name? Weapon X and 23. X23 and Wolverine.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
17.
no,
they have
it's
17
not.
toughness.
I used to play that figure back in the day with the utility belt on him.
We're done talking about Ivy.
Y'all still
Paul,
talking about
sorry.
Ivy? We can talk about
We
Ivy. a bit
can.
more
I'm kind of
now.
Ivied out, though, bro. I'm itchy. I got Poison
Yeah.
Ivy enough. Miles Kane, I think he's going back through the chat and then commenting on things is what
Miles is
looks
balling
like he's
out.
doing.
Magneto
He
is
balling
trash
out.
against everything else.
I do. I
Your
seriously
build.
don't like Magneto. I really don't like him.
I hate him.
I hate this guy. Oh!
Yeah, guys, I don't know. 100-point Magneto we can revisit quick.
I just don't-
Not worth it. In a
I
meta
just don't
scenario,
think he's worth it.
play him if you like the character. I will. I love Magneto. He rocks. In a meta scenario, no. Like, what are people talking about? You hit him for 1
Yeah.
damage. In what world are you ever paying 100 points for that?
Makes no sense.
Taking a
Why would
power
that
action
ever be
on
the
a
third
quick
of your
people?
team in today's meta?
Bro, he gets to pulse wave people. He's 100 points. This guy should be nuking people
Yeah.
for like 8 damage. Come on. Let's be realistic here.
Look at
Someone send me a team with Magneto. For you Magneto true believers, send me a team of Magneto. We'll rip it to shreds. Play him if you want to, but if you bring that to a competitive scene, like, don't be surprised if you get blown up, you know? It's just, yeah. Paul, what's your hot take on Poison Ivy? Just type.
Yeah, type it up.
We'll read it. We'll read everything you say. Everything. Everything.
Everything?
Okay? We'll read everything you say.
We don't have to make a whole video about Magneto. That's a waste of time.
We are
I
not
don't know
going to
what-
make a whole...
Three Magnetos? Absolutely not.
He's unique.
Yo,
Magneto is a dog.
that's hilarious.
Magneto is a dog. Just this version.
Magneto's a dog, not this version.
Dude,
this
I'll-
sculpt is a dog. This sculpt rocks.
I'll decimate Magneto. I'll put him to his 0 attack, 0 move
Yeah,
clicks.
dude. As far as you know, the only speed power he has is Earthbound Neutralize. We're hitting him instantly, dude.
I'm having trouble winning with Ivies in practice. That's interesting. Can you elaborate more, Paul?
I'm curious about
What is
that.
the counter? What are the issues you're running into? We actually really want to hear this because this has been the hot topic all night.
Yeah.
Mags is a weekend warrior.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, baby.
They're talking Iconics Ivy. When we say Ivy, we're talking
Magneto
Iconics
just
only.
manipulating a ham and just crushing it into his mouth. Like I can see it, Carter.
man.
I can see it, Carter.
Dennis asking, do you think the B-Dial Storm is worth her current asking price? Probably
No.
not. It's like $80-$90, isn't it? Like stupid expensive. I remember this happening before Notorious with Two-Face. Just wait for more of the set to be in circulation. I think she'll go
The
down.
B2 face, it was like $20 more.
he was expensive.
Thankfully, we pulled one in our, I think, like the 2 cases we got.
We did get both, whatever.
And he was so
We
fun.
opened a lot of Notorious, yeah.
Dude, I had a match against my buddy Luke where literally I could have ended the game if I would have flipped heads. It would have been a 4 damage energy explosion that knocked him back into a wall, and I flipped wrong. I took the 1 damage and he got murdered. It was like the most fun Heroclix experience because we were like, I was like, I'm gonna do it. He's like, do it.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm gonna do it. No, you won't. That's it.
up?
It was a lot of fun.
The coin flip mechanic, I want to see a lot. I want to see it used more. I want to see more of it. I think it's really
so
fun.
We've played some
Yeah.
games where we took dice out and we just did flips. So
That was awesome. That rocked.
crit hits, if you call it, crit miss if you don't, and it was just literally like 3 of us play. It's really
It
stupid.
was so
Ton
stupid.
of
It was
fun.
so fun though. That's Heroclix. Just playing ridiculous battles against each other. So fun.
I ran them at ROC and got top 8. Ivy is rough against long dials with good reducers and rollouts. Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
What did Quintessence? Ivies are bad against beefy figs. Okay, so if you got top 8 Quintessence, can you tell us what you ran?
Yeah.
Paul Cote is saying Blackheart, Kong, Spider-Man Prime have been great versus Ivy. That makes sense. Yes, aggro pieces with good reducers. Okay, so you're agreeing with that then,
Then
Quintessence.
yes, yeah. Kong,
Weigh in with
Spider-Man
some more
Prime,
figures.
Absolutely.
Are you guys ignoring the plant terrain markers when you play against them? Are your opponents ignoring them? Like, what's going on in these matches? And for those who are confused
Lucas-
by what we're talking about,
Lucas wasn't rolling
hit the
any
HC
dice
units link.
Quintessence, so it's hard to win against somebody. And he also won the entire thing, so losing to Lucas
Lucas wasn't
at
rolling any
ROC,
dice.
he wasn't rolling any dice.
What was he doing?
He was doing the Ahmet's Tomb with Tri-Sentinel, where he's just destroying, blocking, just moving, and dealing you 2 penetrating damage at a time. Yeah, it was cruel and unusual to watch that happen. The finals game literally made me so sad, watching Joe just biff. I mean, Joe was asking for crazy high attack rolls, and I love Joe. I love Joe. He's awesome.
Oh, he whiffed that match.
He really whiffed that match. Yeah, that was not Joe at his at his top level that I'm used to seeing Joe play
That was
at.
Joe in a hot room sweating.
He was in a hot room. He was sweating. He was playing all day. He's cooked, both
got
like
one fly in
physically.
here, dude. It's
Dude, that
driving
fly
me
is
crazy.
absolutely bothering me so much. I'm actually against Elden Ring clicks, but thank you for saying Elden Ring. For some people that want Elden Ring, yeah, go for it. I don't.
I mean,
I don't like Souls
Quintessence. Let us know what your build was. The beefy clicks. I'm curious. And, unless you don't want to share it, but can you give us some pieces that you played against Poison Ivy?
We need a Calder's Gate iconic.
dude.
Not a Baldur's. We need Calder's Gate iconic.
Honestly, Baldur's Gate being in Heroclix, I'm down with. I don't need it, but that's literally my favorite game. I actually have people texting me right now asking me to play it with them. And if Jeff, if you're watching
hilarious.
this, I'm gonna keep doing this. 'Cause I want to do this.
Sorry.
Did
rocks.
Orb get any love? I mean, in
Bro got his
Pulp,
homies taken away from him, bro.
he got his chain snatched.
Orb's got no boys.
Blackheart. Necron. Mr. Sinister.
Oh no.
It's like the pearls in
biggest
Batman.
one? Yeah, dude.
His parents get shot. Blackheart and Necron, dude. And Orb just rides the alleys alone.
Oh my gosh.
And now I need a bat. Can someone send me
Oh
a
my
custom
gosh.
Batman? We'll do that. We'll do that.
We could do that,
With
yeah.
the bat ears.
Oh,
on.
that's easy. I could do that, yeah. On Orb, his big eye is a bat mask or whatever.
You took everything from me.
Oh my gosh. But now, I think now Orb exists how he should. A non-broken,
He's
just really
still
fun,
good.
goofy piece
He's
that's
good.
cool, yeah. Yeah.
You know what mechanics I want to see more of? Something like Calendar Man based on the day you're playing.
That rocks.
What's hilarious about that is the fact that they made Calendar Man and literally every major event was like when he's bad. Like, so it's just like if it was odd numbered or even instead of odd where you could do the outwit through stuff. The universal outwit that's not really outwit, like you can just remove powers.
Yeah.
If you could do that during the even months, oh, he'd ball out.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not the world we're in. Let's see. Icewind Dale. I don't know what that is.
Icewind Dale.
I agree. Jeff Gordon. Icewind Dale sounds like a NASCAR driver. Give me a Swamp Thing whose powers are different based on the season. Dude, that's cool.
That would actually
I like
rock.
that,
Yeah.
There's a lot of text, I feel like, but I'm into it.
I mean, like whatever. Winter, summer, fall, those are all just the 21st
I was
or
the
whatever
Ivy
of the
Man
month,
thing
right?
at the tournament for silver. Was this?
I don't know.
Okay, I won't
Sorry.
dox you. I think I know who you
You
are.
do? Okay. I did not pay that close
Yeah.
attention to Huntington.
Did your build have demon and an armor on it too? We'll find out.
Playable pulp figs from Deadpool Weapon X. Playable pulp figs.
That's a fun discussion.
That is
let's
fun.
Jump
I
into
really
it.
like
Before
the
we
hot
jump into that
shots as a
completely.
team. Actually, before we get too far on this, do you like Zombie Wolverine? I do like Zombie Wolverine.
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
cool.
crazy good, but I like zombies. I really like the Marvel zombies. They're one of my favorite. They're right up there, all of them, literally all of them, because I'm a ball. Well, actually, except Zombie Wolverine, but all of them before him. I think he's cool. I just want to see the rest of the main crew. Hopefully, that means they get made.
Yeah, it's
But I
Michael.
love-
Lol. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Then yeah.
What's up, Michael?
So I really dig Zombie Wolverine. I like that he goes into his eating Galactus, eating Silver Surfer clicks. I think that's very
Yeah,
thematic and it's
that's
very cool.
fun.
So I think it's a very fun thematic piece, and he's a chase that I can't wait to
dude, he
play
rocks.
personally.
But
But Pulp DWX pieces, I do like the hot shots. I don't know if they move fast enough to be good in Pulp. Honestly,
multiple man.
Multiple man. Yeah, there you go. 10-point sidestep and power. Atlas Bear is really good. I really like.
Timebreaker.
I mean, you only get to play one though, right?
Yeah, but he can generate another.
Oh, that is true.
It's
Just
5
straight-
points.
Yeah, honestly, Timebreaker is
Timebreaker is
obviously.
legit. And now you have
Honestly,
a 5-point element in the game.
001 Wolverine. I really like that piece.
Previously,
a lot.
though, Aunt May was the lowest point figure in Pulp. Now you have a 5-point element. So if you're 295,
Oh, there you go.
Timebreaker.
Instantly, yeah, Timebreaker.
Wolverine, just toughness.
But he's so effective. Honestly, I played him in a lot of sealed. I know it's a sealed environment, but the fact that he can run up, blade somebody, and then deal free damage without having to attack that person, no super senses, no shape change, whatever. I really like it. You can be iffy on it. I love that piece.
That's fair. Not Wolvie.
No,
can tell you
Wolvie's-
that.
free points. Oh,
Free
thank
point.
you. Free points. Oh, thank you. Can I have another? Oh, free points. Thank you.
Oh.
003 is also good. Is that cowboy hat tipping Wolverine? He's also really good. I think he's
Morph
solid.
it crazy. Morph
I think
at
Morph
40?
is great. I think
Yeah.
Morph's great. Dude, 50-50 shape change, toughness, super senses,
It's a wild
prob.
card.
That's insane that he's got all that
He's not a
stuff.
flyer. That's okay.
He can also steal an opposing team ability when he hits a
Mm-hmm.
shape change. I think he's really good.
Potentially Morph is what I will say. White Fox, I mean. Oh, Mystique. Mystique's 100%.
Oh, yeah,
Mystique's
stealing a
insane.
power and stuff,
Mystique's crazy. Probably not White
Shut up, Bill.
Fox.
You don't want boosters going bubblegum in them. You're being ridiculous right now. You don't want bubblegum in your boosters.
Not Strife, not Jubilee, X20.
Honestly, sidestep
Well,
barrier,
Jubilee,
pulse
yeah.
perplex. I actually do like her 25-point line a lot as a little sidestep
Jubilee
barrier
for
piece.
sure, yeah. X23 probably not. Scout.
Sheriff Deadpool. Honestly, I do think Sheriff Deadpool
Yeah.
is good. Running shot, Pensai, energy explosion, 4 damage. It's nuts.
I can see that one.
I like Sheriff
I
Deadpool
like that
as well.
one.
Yeah, no, good point there, Quintessence.
What's Bob Agent of Hydra? I feel like
He's got that prob, but only if he's next to opposing characters, like within line of fire.
never mind,
I'm
no.
so iffy on him, dude. I think he just dies.
Kid Omega, Barrier, TK, Outwit, maybe. 50 points is still quite a bit. Oh, Psylocke for sure. Rare Psylocke's
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. Free Mike, like doing anything after a carry is
Yep.
something you always have to consider. I like Psylocke. Sheriff Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah, I think, like,
big damage,
great.
pen damage, prob, wild card. Yeah, really solid. Sees through hindering, which is always nice. Forge is like
There's no. What is he? Is he multi-base
I mean
or
the fact that if you
Robot.
move with a robot, you can place him adjacent afterwards. Probably not, but once again, being able to do things after carry is always something to consider. Sabretooth, no.
He's a beast in seal, but yeah, nah.
Just no, not happening. Toughness ain't getting you anywhere. Rogue.
I feel this dies. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
It's
just dies, man.
she's got that 6 speed. Ugh.
Easy,
Ugh.
Atlas Bear.
I do like her as a carry, but I don't know how relevant that is when you have Falcon and stuff. I don't think
17 ESD
a
is
carry to
just
just be like, yep, here I am.
Yeah.
In like a fun game, not like pulp competitive, I think Alice Bear's great. I love Alice Bear. Shatterstar I don't like. Don't like
Shatterstar, the mobility is lacking.
Weird, yeah.
Probably not getting there. Beast, 100%. Triple Outwit's dope.
I think it's really good.
30 points for Triple Outwit. Yeah, that's
It's
probably
only
better
gotta be in the
than
same
Paul.
character though. It's gotta be in the same instance. So it's a little tough.
Choose 3 standard powers. I mean, the fact that you can just nuke somebody's power set, I
Right.
think is... And at worst, he's a 30-point Outwit who, you know...
Panda's not pulp though, Quintessence.
Pandapool's pulp.
I thought he was super rare. Is it
That was a
rare?
yeah.
Oh.
Lady Deathstroke, 45
mind.
points
I
for
was way wrong.
12-4 charge, but don't have speed if somebody's KO'd. And the target trait, and combat
Maybe after
reflex is
rotation.
traded.
Maybe after rotation.
This is a reasonable pick. This is a robot, so this would work with Forge. You know, there's certain things that might combo with her. The fact that you can give a friendly character with a robot keyword, the assassin keyword as well for the target trait, I don't think it's unreasonable.
that is-
I don't
yeah.
think she's going to be like defining the meta, but potential. Pandapool, Charge Flurry, costed action, pan clear.
The problem here is that he can only ever have one action token at a time, then he has to clear.
I'm not seeing it.
I do like his plant markers where he gets +2 defense, right? And he
Yeah.
can heal. He does have a lot of healing.
Doesn't have great
He's got
keywords to work
invulnerability,
with.
which is neat. He's a charge flurry, very low speed value. I don't
think
like
so.
him. Yeah,
Colossus is too many points.
he has too many points.
I
wish-
like him. I think he's cool.
I think he's got neat abilities. But yeah,
Cyclops.
I love this Cyclops. I don't know if I play him in Pulp, but he's
Yeah,
awesome.
no running shot. The targeting destroys blocking is nice.
running
Leadership's
shot is
nice.
tough.
But 60 points for, once again, you don't think toughness. It's a tough sell. Jean Grey.
I don't really like her.
No, I'm not. I mean, at that point, I'd probably play Kid Omega over her. Because he at least has Outwit. She's a flyer, sure. And then Mind Pool is unfortunately like useless in Pulp.
Yeah,
But I love
the
him.
whole-
He's probably
yeah,
my
the
favorite
whole
rare in
whatever.
the set. When I saw this sculpt, I was like, I don't even care what he does. I love him.
He's really funny.
So, as a pulp rating in this set, I'd say definitely. I think
I think it's
lower
pretty
than
solid.
lower than Next Phase. I think Next Phase has more impactability here.
I think overall as a set, Pulp
But
and Modern,
Timebreakers, once again, super
well.
insane.
I think there's literally no reason not to play a 5-point Timebreaker on your Pulp team.
Psylocke, I think, is insane. Like being able to do stuff after carry is it's so good, and mind control is free. I love it. I love Psylocke in this instance. Who's the other one? Oh yeah, the 25-point Jubilee for the
I think it's
sidestep
solid.
barrier,
Yeah,
pulse wave,
sidestep barrier,
perplex.
perplex.
I love that. What are her keywords? Let's double check that.
X-Men, X-Factor.
Generation
Oh, I
X.
was way off. Generation X and X-Men.
Close.
Amazing keywords.
Beast too. Beast is probably another favorite
Yeah.
of mine. I do like that. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, Pulp with this ban list is, I think Soldier keyword is definitely like Deathstroke
Oh yeah, morph.
is.
I do really like morph.
Oh, yeah,
Should
morph,
add him
morph,
to the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
Definitely morph. Thank you, Daryl.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes of Pulp. But I'm really, really happy about this ban list. If you guys want to talk about the ban list, we'll talk about the ban list here.
That's exactly what I wanted the ban list to be, so I'm
Yes.
happy about it. Yeah.
The Doctor Strange pick was a little strange, but he didn't get banned, so I
was
guess
wild,
whatever. I started a new Heroclix group at a shop, and all the new players absolutely love this set. It's a great set. Lots of
is.
simple and good low point pieces.
And they look really cool.
The
This set
color of
has
this
a lot
set
of great
is
color,
fantastic,
and I really
yeah.
enjoy it.
Deathstroke plus Mr. Immortal is busted. Just mastermind to him, and he just keeps.
I guess, yeah, he just keeps...
Yeah, and then he just keeps going 4 away, and it's with. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
That actually is pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Once you, yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds like a fun
Damn.
team.
All right,
That's
Michael,
strong.
cooking. What else you got? That's awesome. Alice Bear with Polly / Outwit and extra carry though.
I don't see it.
I guess Scarlet Witch isn't worth it.
She's not a.
She's a
She's not
super rare.
pulp. She's super rare though. We're not talking about super rares and stuff. I also don't like her. Her
No.
dice is scary, dude. I don't like Scarlet Witch. She's really cool. She got neat effects. She's doing the Jinx thing for Brotherhood, handing out mystics. For a fun, casual Brotherhood team, cool, awesome.
I don't think she's
otherwise,
getting
I
you
don't-
there
Otherwise, I don't like
competitively.
her. Really, I really
Yeah.
don't like her.
But yeah, competitively, I mean, don't pigeon yourself.
Valentina,
Don't
Falcon,
pigeonhole
and Panda. Bring the Panda Express.
Damn.
That's still
right.
only 11 square reach for Panda, though, right? I really wish Panda. So after seeing Panda Pool sculpt last night, he's freaking massive.
he's
huge, and he's not a giant. And then that combined with his whole can't do anything if he has a token. Really wish he had willpower. I understand that that's like baked into his cost, why he has the crazy stats, all that stuff. But yeah,
Scarlet Witch is like the rip-off Two-Face.
dang.
One face.
How is she the ripoff of Two-Face though?
Her die.
Oh, her die.
kind of-
Oh, sure.
kind of
I guess
like
that's
the-
fair. Yeah, that really is. I guess it is like
suicide
50.
moment of, yeah.
Sort of is 50-50. The 3 6s are. Yeah, I guess you're right.
I dig it. Sure, why not? That's funny.
Contestants are really trying to sell me on the Panda
Yeah,
Pool.
Mr. Sinister is like a format ruiner. Like
Yeah, that dude sucked. Yeah, Mr. Sinister sucked.
off camera, come talk to me about Mr. Sinister. I've got a lot of words about that piece. Anytime he was in a battle royale for X of Swords, dude. Oh, like
I thankfully never had to play against Mr. Sinister
Mm-hmm.
next to Swords, which I'm very, very, very happy about.
I was gonna switch the words between a blank and that figure. Switch the first letters, but they're the same letter, so I can't. I am so happy to see him go. Blackheart, realistically, he just enables too much. He would be the best mobility. Like he's like Timebreaker. He's just the best mobility, period. And he's also a pulse wave and an impact. Like he's crazy. He's insane. And yeah, he enables way too much stuff. So removing Blackheart as opposed to removing Orb makes a ton of sense to me.
Yeah.
Can Falcon still do that? Yes, but it's so much more limited. It's like Deathstroke.
Only one piece, yeah. Since it's only one piece now,
He has
it's
to
not
move too. It's not just make
It's not
this.
place
I'm here.
free. Yeah, it's an action versus
Yeah.
just being free. Yeah.
There's so many for people who
way
want to argue
different.
that there are so many differentials there. So Blackheart gone is a big thumbs
That
up
is
as
good.
well. Necron was literally like all of these pieces were on the entirety of our top 8
Yep.
Pulp tournament, by the way, which had like 30 people. It's not surprising that these things need to go. They are so clearly 2-0. Necron, okay, I'm going to bring my whole team across the board with whoever. Bang, bang, Necron's full dial.
Yep.
Why are you not playing that like every single team? Like so, yeah, Necron going bye-bye.
Yeah.
Good riddance.
Get out of here, dude.
So yeah,
Necron is a chase the rare tab. Wild. Miles popping off tonight. Love it.
yeah. Falcon is one thing, cost yep, exactly. If Blackheart was a power action teleport, he'd be fine. I can see that.
I'd be closer to him being fine, yeah.
I do like Sheriff, Deadpool, and 003 Wolverine. Solid pieces. I want to pull them soon. Yeah, man. Only one missed was Deathstroke and AV4E Strange. Yeah, see, Avengers Forever Strange, I think he does his stuff the best.
He's just like
The generation aspect of him, where generating the Astro
the
Strange
generation
is
is.
very,
I
very
wish if he could
strong.
take that away, then he's just a very technically good figure, and I really like that about him.
Yeah.
But the generation does push him over the edge
He's very close to a tier 0 piece. I won't deny that, but I don't think he's quite in the same weight class. Does it feel missed? I think you can make the argument, but it's not as clear cut to me in my head as Blackheart or Urban Sinister.
Yeah.
There's just no way. Deathstroke being missed. Now that those things are gone, he probably is like the top dog
It's
of
got to be,
Pulp.
right? Yeah.
And yeah, with you bringing up, hey guys, abuse Deathstroke and Mr. Immortal now. That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, fun. I don't know. We'll see. Did you wish there was more characters with their own specific custom die mechanic? I think the set only had 4. I was expecting a few more. And what characters would you want to have the die mechanic? I think a Deadpool should have had a die mechanic.
He needed a ridiculous regeneration.
Yeah.
Deadpool needed a ridiculous regeneration dice, and I'm very disappointed that we didn't get one. So
Yeah.
it's a bummer.
Other characters that could have a die mechanic in like an X-Men or a Deadpool theme set? Who are people who like manipulate stuff? I mean, maybe like a Professor X could have had one
Yeah.
in some way. I don't know. I'm not too bothered. I like the dice we
could have
got.
had one.
It's
Different
fine.
kinds of metal junk or something. I don't know.
It's got a sharp metal die.
Yeah.
Just ruins your opponent's match.
Ow, God! Just cutting you.
Bleeding. I don't know. The dice I think were a fun touch. I think they're
they
too
were
big.
fun.
They're too big.
They are too big.
I don't want to roll a pair of dice.
I understand not wanting to do like really small ones. Oh, they were like that was so weird.
Lost a
Anyways,
lost
they
a
were
die.
like melted together almost. Anyways, I don't know if I wanted to see like really small ones necessarily. Maybe slightly bigger, but this is like 1.5 times bigger or something. Mm-hmm. And this is just too big.
Yeah, that's a liability
This
on the
is-
board when you're rolling.
So every time I played in sealed, I always got 2 of those 001 Wolverines. So I felt obliged to play
you gotta roll
those
the
dice.
You gotta roll the dice.
And they were just like every dice. I rolled crit hits, I rolled crit misses. But
I hate the big
like
dice.
I'm with you, Lee. I'm with you. Jeremy and Lee, I'm with you
Yeah.
guys 100%.
Don't like
They feel weird, they bounce, they're hitting stuff, killing chases, whatever, you know. I like my normal size standard Heroclix dice. So I would prefer to see that. I like the idea that they were going for. They're
Yeah.
bigger.
Oh, dice in the
you can
boosters.
see
Really
you can see
cool.
the picture. Like, wow, these are really neat little emblems. Every character's own little special emblem. That's really cool. That's a cool idea. Just make the dice a little smaller. You know?
I don't think anyone would be too mad about that. But the dice and the boosters, I do like the additional stuff. I would love to pull dice where I'm like, I mean, Calder, you see how many pairs of dice I
You
have.
have a lot of dice.
It's bad.
Ian's way more dice
I
fanatic
got-
than I am.
I
He
love
loves-
dice.
He loves his dice.
Got 25 cheese
Oh,
dice.
James, it's great. I like that. Moon Knight could use dice to show off different personalities. I would like 2
Oh,
versions
hey,
of Moon
yeah.
Knight. One where it's like his normal personalities,
sure.
and one the Wolverine,
So
Spider-Man,
similar to
Captain
like
America.
the Gambit card drawing.
I like, I would like a Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man personality Moon Knight dice. I think that'd be really cool.
HeroClix headquarters with a bold claim here saying
What's
Rare
that?
Moon Knight is the king of pulp.
Absolutely wild.
Yeah.
Rare Moon
I
Knight
don't know about that.
is the king of... I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I
I
don't
don't know
know.
it's that far, but I don't
Yeah.
think... King of pulp? Really? Why? What are you playing him with? Elaborate. We'll entertain.
Probably
That's the
what,
new discussion.
Madison? It's got to be Madison, right?
Is Moon Knight the king of pulp? Defend your case, HeroClix headquarters. We'll be waiting.
Ooh, I like Alpha Strike's thing
Lucas,
here.
I'll call you up by
Mys-
Lucas. Defend your case.
Mystique having a dice to decide which X-Men she can choose powers from. I think that's really
Oh
cool.
yeah, that'd be sick.
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
nice, yeah.
If every die was like a different color too.
Ooh,
Honestly,
yeah,
that'd be a
on
lot
each
of
side,
fun.
that'd be wild. That'd be absolutely wild. I
Cheese
like
dice
those.
are elite. They
A mimic
are.
dice,
Should I
yeah.
pull them out? No, there's stuff.
Yes,
there's stuff on
contestants
top of
totally
them.
missed that in the shuffle, though. The fact that Web of Spider-Man Deadpool did not get a legacy. Yes, that is the Deadpool to legacy. That is the number one.
That's
like
the
Deadpool
first
to
figure I
legacy.
ever spent like money on. I was like
That piece rocks.
15 or 16. I
So
spent
fun.
$50 on that figure, and the guy who sent it to me on eBay literally wrote me a note saying like, I hope it went to a good home.
Oh really? Oh my
Yeah, and
God.
it did.
That's...
I kicked butt with that. The Great Lakes Avengers went undefeated over the course of like 4 months. Dude.
If
yeah,
you wanna
Web of
see,
Spider-Man
he
Deadpool
rocks.
is Deadpool. Better than any Deadpool in that set.
That's facts.
That's on business.
That is on business. That's fact.
That's not even me being a hater. That's just me being real.
Right
Maybe
on the
have we
fucking
had
skull.
hater vibes this live?
I don't
stream?
even think so. I think
No.
I think this has been a pretty solid live stream.
If we've been hating too much, please let us know.
Let us know, but I don't think so. I think we've been saying it like it is.
Yeah.
With meta teams or with figures or whatever.
Sometimes that's the discussion. But
I don't think
ultimately,
it's- yeah.
you know, we don't even really exist in that world. We cover that world. And
do.
if we weren't honest about it, then, you know, what's our purpose? Right. We gotta
agree. I do
gotta have
agree.
these conversations. So
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too negative. I think raw discussion is fun like this.
Paul's saying let the hate flow. I don't know if I want to turn it on necessarily.
Hate,
but if
hate,
it comes out, we won't stop it, I guess. But
Let's see.
nah.
Losing Blackheart hurt Moon Knight. It did. Lucas, you're
Yeah.
obviously awfully quiet after claiming he's the king of
Lucas
pulp.
is like, oh, give me a second, I'm typing.
He's like 4 keyboards.
Just like, yeah, dude, just like. Oh, I
You
did hate
hated on Elden Ring.
I did. So
I don't get the appeal.
I
I'll
just
be
don't.
honest.
Yeah, the game where it's like it's literally so
Oh,
hard.
he sent me a private message. All right.
Oh,
live.
dang.
Can we share this? Okay, I'll
Hate is for
message
the
him.
unachieved. Interesting. The
talk about
unarchived or unachieved? I don't know what you mean by that, but we're very achieved. We're probably some of the. I almost lied there. I almost said we're the most achieved.
I
We're
messaged you.
but we are very achieved.
I see that you messaged me. He gave me the thumbs up. All right, so Lucas's
All right.
build
let's
for
see
the
it.
king of
Bro
pulp
was typing out.
from old Heroclix headquarters here, who did win his ROC. So congratulations on beating Matster Mold, excuse me.
Oh yeah, Rip Mastermold.
Yeah, he got ripped.
messed- he got messed
ripped
up.
in one turn. I watched that video today. And if you guys want to see some gameplay, hop over to his channel. He seriously like decimated a Master Mold in like 3 attacks. It's wild. So he's got Moon Knight at 200, obviously. He's got Avengers Forever or Doctor Strange at 40. BTU Starter Raven at 40, the one that has the TK, and I believe she can.
I like her
remove
a
a
lot.
token. She's
Yeah,
really
later-
solid. And then Red Raven on the sideline, and then Madison.
Yeah. So it's a special Raven, so she can bring somebody back to life if she's on her last 2 clicks. It's really cool.
3 perplexes for Moon Knight. You have the ability to generate with the Doctor Strange. You got a TK for him.
He's got enhancements for him and stuff. He generates things. Moon Knight is hard to take out.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he is difficult
So if
to
you
take
pulse
out.
wave him, there goes the perplexes on his defense.
Yep.
Not. I mean, he doesn't like tokens don't matter as much to him because he does get the free attacks.
Yeah.
Mystics is nice. His stop clicks don't have reducers. That's one of my biggest issues with him is that knockback. Full map reach on a small map. That's a good note.
That is good though.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you have 2 TK. Yeah. I mean, this is a very good team.
It's not a bad team. It's a good team.
This team doesn't have any prop control though. Am I crazy?
No, there's no problem.
Doesn't have outwit. That's not a huge deal
Nah,
breaker
not
for
really.
me. I don't know. I'm not sold on this being the king of pulp. Do I think he can? Is he an A tier figure, tier 1 figure, whatever you want to classify it as? Probably. A tier? You think he's a C tier figure?
On Moon Knight?
Yeah.
B. I would
He's a
say
B
A.
tier, really?
I won't call him A.
I think he can. I think lower end A, mid A is where I'm putting him.
Yeah, high B.
High
Those
B?
are the same thing.
A lower A, man, I don't know. Lucas. It's a good build.
It is.
But
No, it is a good build.
It's tough.
I'm sure.
It's also
like,
tough to like quantify. Okay, what is really being played? Like, what does this have to beat?
what does Pulp look like post?
Yeah, what does
duel,
Pulp even
post
look like right now?
like changes?
Apparently,
yeah.
Deathstroke, Mr. Immortal. That
Deathstroke,
sounds
Mr. Immortal, Falcon.
brutal.
All right, got 100.
For those of you guys who don't understand, like Deathstroke has Mastermind within range. Mr. Immortal has a chance to come back to life, so you just Mastermind him, give your opponent 10 points, Mr. Immortal's back, and then Deathstroke just keeps going.
Yeah.
It's not theme though, right? There's no way that's theme.
No, Mr. Immortal has like celebrity and nothing else. Oh no, Deathstroke's celebrity. These
he
Teen
is,
Titans
yeah.
go. All Teen Titans goes to celebrities.
Hate is for the unarchived.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means either. And then it means like live without the VOD. I don't know what that means.
King is Mr. Immortal. He's the GOAT. What is is that unarchived?
He said, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, unarchived. Yeah, okay.
For the
Like the
unarchived.
live without the VOD. I see.
I really don't know what VOD
Hate
means though.
Hate. He's saying hate off the stream. I think.
Okay. Well, we won't do it then.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't think we were hating.
I don't think we're hating too
anyways.
much.
I don't
We're
think we're
being
hating too
real.
much anyways.
You know that bystander's hard to get. Time breaker's broken.
Dennis Chavez asking, speaking of Web Spider and Deadpool, the Red Hulk from that set, is there a legacy card as well?
Yes,
Sculpt is
he
amazing. That is a
does.
great sculpt.
Dude, what a
Sam
beautiful
Phoenix.
time.
Oh,
Beautiful time in clicks.
amazing sculpts.
You got the Iron Man and War Machine duo. You got
That
the
was
Red
sick.
Hulk,
Yep.
the Cosmic Spider-Man,
Groot
the
looks
Spider
cool.
Hulk. Groot was
Spider-Hulk,
sick.
yeah.
Dude, the super rare set, the Mysterio, who was just horrible, even was like incredible looking.
Yeah.
And then you had GSX immediately after that. Like, dude, spoiled. That
War
Magneto.
Hulk, dude,
Oh,
looks so
The
sick.
duo chases
Oh.
in that set.
Yeah,
oh
all
my
the duos.
goodness. Like,
Yeah.
what a great time. I agree with you. That Red Hulk, that's like a correctly sized Hulk. That Green Goblin super rare too, who, don't talk to me or my son ever
Yeah.
again. But, oh man.
rocks,
Yeah,
dude.
what a great time for clicks. Instead,
will
we got
say-
Thunderbolt Ross.
But now, hold on there. That is an iconic figure in his own right, though. The missile
Yeah.
drop Ross, he just wasn't translated well.
Self-grenading into missile dropping your opponent. I watched it get done.
Rocks.
I was there
Oh, dude.
at that world.
Blind Al and him went on a lot of dates. Blind Al was
Yeah.
like, ping you for one missile drop. It
Yeah.
rocked. I love that piece.
He had-
he just didn't get translated very well, which is
No, he turns into a bystander that sucks.
It sucks, yeah.
about
I get what they're trying to do with that though, because he did have alter ego to turn into a Red Hulk, so they tried to translate the alter ego effect. I wish they would have focused more on translating the nuke effect, because that effect it's a million thousand times cooler, and what people played him for. So
You can
it's just
also
a
get
bummer.
Strange all the way across the map and hit a Mystics TA and Retal on them with Moon Knight. That's
pretty
not
cool.
nothing. That is actually pretty
Yeah,
solid.
that is, yeah.
So hit somebody with Mystics, take damage, Moon Knight, go, okay.
I only
Man,
want,
I'm just not an 100%
I only want
sold
Sentry
on
and
them.
Void to come back. They suck. Like, they're allowed to look beautiful, but Sentry and Void are like PTSD inducing, disgustingly good figures. To be fair, they can't really split and merge anymore.
I have a special place in my heart for them. I could unearth this on HC Realms.
Never felt so powerless in my whole life than playing against Sentry and Void. Just
For the
fucking-
Thanos tournament,
do
though,
nothing.
won it with Sentry Void, Sentry
enough, I
Void,
guess.
Morgan Le Fay,
I
and
won
then
it with
75
one of the
point
best things
switch.
at the time. Wow, I'm so impressed, Ian.
Here's the thing: is there was 8 other people playing Sentry Void,
Oh,
and I
okay.
beat
Okay.
4 of
All right.
them.
All right.
Dunked on them actually.
Okay.
And then I posted my team to HC Realms, and other people were messaging me going, "Look, I won my event with this too." I was like, oh, "It's so
All right,
awesome."
that's pretty cool. Then.
Yeah. To assemble that team though, it's
Piece
like
is gross.
I had to convince my friend to trade me the Sentry Void, and then I had to.
That's got to been the hardest part, right?
Oh, dude.
Just
No,
trying
it
to,
actually wasn't.
Really?
Getting the Fast Forces Scarlet Witch.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
Thankfully, Brian, my store owner,
$50 Fast Forces Scarlet Witch.
realist of the real, locked up a
That
Fast
actually-
Forces
that is
for
so
me. Yeah,
real,
it was
actually.
so baller.
In
And then,
the age of Chaos War, don't even go look at the Scarlet Witch now, because if you look at her now, you're like, why was this thing sought after? But at the time,
This is like
Sidestep
a
Barrier,
$100
Perplex
Fast
Prob,
Forces piece.
Mystic, yeah, she was
This was in the
insane.
era of every Fast Forces had 5 garbage figures and one meta-defining
one great
figure.
figure,
Just
yeah.
like, okay. So you
And
gotta
that was
buy
Scarlet
it.
Witch. It was literally like,
Let's see.
Which
I'll
is
take
great.
200-point Black Adam and pull up over Moon Knight. Dang,
yeah,
Miles.
Miles is just popping off. Miles is popping off left and right.
Ammo belt.
Miles, he's sipping on Haterade. Miles
He
is,
is.
yeah, he's going.
Miles did agree with me that DC is Ares, Marvel is ours.
Oh, whatever. Nah,
He did.
dude. Nah.
Pulp is completely in flux now. I'd agree with that. I think we need a match. You guys need to put up. Okay. Yeah, Miles, Lucas,
Oh, there you
little
go.
Black Adam. Or are you
All
talking
right.
about us? We'll fight. Deathstroke all the way. Yeah, I can drop the Pulp link if you want. It's so dumb. Please, drop your Pulp team.
Yeah.
Sentry and Void needs a legacy, yeah. I mean,
We chatted,
yeah.
we chatted.
there's a reason I have 2 now. Sentry Void was in my first retail booster. Wow.
Who was the first chase you pulled, Ian?
First chase I pulled was Supernova Zombie Spider-Man
Ooh.
on my birthday.
Dang,
too.
that rocks.
And then it got stolen from me.
That's
I was
a-
like 10. Yeah, I know,
Oh
heartbreaking.
my god.
Oh yeah, it
That
did.
sucks.
I still have the card for it, but somebody took it out of my
What?
box. It was messed up. Whole venue paused. They're like, "Who the hell did this?"
That sucks.
Never did find it, but that's okay. So left a sour taste in my mouth. But pulling it, so
Oh, I
awesome.
bet that, dude. I mean, a Supernova Zombie.
This is
pulling a
actually
Supernova Zombie.
this is actually what happened. I don't know how it happened, but opened up like the whole brick of Supernova, and for whatever reason, I like stopped opening a pack. Don't know why. And so I was going through and I was shaking all of them out for the Battlefield cards.
Oh.
And on top, I see this like I think her name was like Nightshade. She's like this blue chick
yeah,
like
she's
this.
blue. She sucks.
I was like,
yeah.
oh,
Nocturne.
Nocturne. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, ew. Yeah, you opened up a lot. You.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, garbage. You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then below that, it was Korvac, the unique. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, dude, he's big. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah,
I was like, dude, this is so sick. And I pulled Korvac out, and Zombie Spider-Man was sitting down there, and I like lost my mind. I was like,
I mean,
yeah.
that has to be insane.
Ran to my brother. I was like, dude, look at this. He's like, how? I was like, dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there was also a YouTube video out at the time where those guys opened like 100 packs of Supernova and didn't pull one.
Bill, I didn't ask, Bill.
Man. Yeah, that was yeah, I know. Damn, dude, a 10-year-old is right.
Yeah, that's just so messed up.
Oh, bro, I was crying. Oh, for sure. It
dude, I'd
sucked.
cry. Dude, if I was 10, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, man. Somebody just
one of the
took it out of
hardest
my
chases
box.
ever to pull. That's so
And
screwed
nobody
up.
ever owned up to it. And this was back, in our game store. Like there was like kind of a section like all the kids, like we'd put our tackle boxes like literally in a row, like in an aisle of the shop.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone else would kind of do the same. And so yeah, you'd go to your games, which is like 5-10 feet away, and yeah, somebody just went in my box and stole it from me.
So
So
messed up.
I don't know. They knew I had it. They must have been jealous. Can't blame them. It was, we know it. It was obviously.
Say it with like the mics on, yeah.
Eventually I'll get another one though, guys. It's
Oh
okay.
man.
Supernova zombies are beautiful. But then the chase after that, which I think the second one I pulled was the Crisis Earth 2 Superman.
Oh, sure, yeah.
With the brown rock. Sold that, traded for another one, sold that. I've had that piece like 5 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting that also on my birthday, I was like, this rocks. Because it was always, the parents would be like, well, what do you want? I was like, why are you even asking?
Heroclix, yeah.
Come on,
Duh.
clicks
I
it
always want Heroclix.
I've told you this story about, like on Christmas, I was like, Dad, I want Colossal Spectre.
Oh,
There's
you
nothing
did,
more.
yeah.
And he's just like, dude, why? Like, why do you want just this big, like, I think I was like 8 or 9 at the time. I was like, this is the coolest thing. You don't understand. I think the
Really
retail
rocks
price
so
on it was
much.
like $80. And my dad's like, I do not want to spend $80 on a hunk of plastic. Then it showed up Christmas morning. It was the best Christmas ever. Still have it. I mean, I can't think of another present I have. When I was that time, so it's like, who's right, Dad? Who was right? But yeah, that was a great Christmas.
Yeah, Ian's dad.
Just saying, I beat Calder already. Bring it, Ian. What's
was
your
a
pulp
fluke.
team, brah? It was a fluke.
It was a fluke. I forgot I had Outwit.
Dude,
It was a fluke.
Landis has Matt's number, your number.
It was a fluke.
I'm
I
off the
forgot
grid.
about Outwit. It was a fluke.
Lee Kelly says it was me. Give it back then. First chase, Captain Venom. First pack I opened. God,
Dude, that's
Damn,
a gnarly
you're lucky.
first chase. I had to buy that straight up for 120
Shit,
bucks. I was like, dang it, I need Captain Venom, dude. And yeah,
sheesh.
that's a great first chase to pull.
My first pack
Oh,
had a unique Juggernaut in it, which that's like a super rare way back when.
Okay.
But it was Juggernaut without his helmet. I mean, what's
That's
the point of that?
Yeah, you're like, this is
That's like literally putting a target on your
PEDs.
balls and just being like, kick me, dude. I mean, that's your whole thing.
hey yo, Professor X, just get in here, just mess me up.
Come on. That's literally what a Juggernaut is.
Yeah. Oh my
Just
god.
walking in the room and be like, I sure hope nobody kicks me. That'd be bad. That's my weakness, right?
my
Right here,
gosh,
this big
dude.
red and white target. That's my weakness. Hope nobody kicks me there.
Nobody kicks me in my weakness.
I mean, that's like Captain America showing up without his shield.
No
He's like,
shield, just like,
I
what's
feel
up?
like it.
I ain't feeling it
I
today.
didn't feel like it today.
It's happened before.
Green Lantern, no ring.
That is just like, Hal, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Guy, John, whoever, Kyle, what are you doing? No ring?
I'm just gonna fly the plane today.
I'm just gonna. there is some what's it called where he's like flying the plane. And it's like, why didn't you have the ring? And it's like, I don't like flying with the ring. I like to be. I like to fly with like my whatever. I get it, but
Yeah.
like you have the ring.
You know, you got to go
Come
naked
on.
sometime
I
without
guess
the ring,
so.
right?
I guess so.
Oh, that muddy, melty sculpt was so good.
Muddy melty skulls.
That's what
Clayface.
Yeah,
Ultimate Clayface 2.
basically what Juggernaut looked like. It had like no neck. My first chase open was buying the original cap set and getting frozen in ice cap.
That's a
Dang.
baller one.
Coolest
He's
figure
cool.
and kept it.
It is the
I would
coolest.
love a legacy card mechanic done for it, and a similar what they did with Weapon X. Yeah, that would be cool.
I liked him a lot.
I know they're doing the cap in ice, who's covered in seaweed.
Seaweed. I was so disappointed. Oh my gosh.
No, that's his fatigues.
No, I really thought those were his army fatigues because, like, that's when he comes out of the ice. He's wearing his green army
so
fatigues.
funny, man.
But yeah, it's straight up. It is seaweed. I didn't realize that. Ian said that, and I zoomed in. I'm like, wow. There has been a sculpt of Captain America without his shield. It's without his
Old Man Steve.
Old Man Steve has a cane. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
There is also Thor Captain America from the Mighty Thor set. He has an Asgardian shield and a sword. Maybe that's cheating a little bit, I guess.
The
but
captain has just the hammer.
no, the captain has the hammer and the shield.
The chase one, does it?
Yep.
Does he still have a shield?
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was just
No, he's
ripping
got a
the.
shield.
Oh, he does.
If they would have made a Fear Itself version of Captain, Casey doesn't count. He's not Captain America. Miles, what are you talking about? But I
Yeah,
guess
that's
so.
pre-cap, bro.
That's pre-cap
Come
too.
on, dude. Can't believe you would say that to Calder. I'm offended for him. I'm gonna ban you.
If we had you ban Miles in the chat right now,
For
how
saying
dare you say Skinny Steve? If we had
So
ever
messed
gotten
up,
like
bro.
a Fear Itself Captain America, when he had Mjolnir and Fear Itself, he didn't have the shield.
Okay.
So that would have been like a way to have gotten him.
The
That's like
solid gold Ameridroid doesn't have a shield.
that's true. We did
The
rip.
Clixie
we did
award.
rip that off. Just destroy that feat. I mean, he looks better, honestly.
Yeah.
He looks sick.
First chase was Zombie Hulk. Second,
Oh, what are
Zombie
you talking
Wolverine,
about? Hellfire
both from
Gala and
Super-
Captain America doesn't have his shield.
Oh, there you go.
Hellfire Gala doesn't have it. Yeah, there's a handful.
Yeah.
Capwolf doesn't have a shield in either of them. They're
Oh yeah, it
wolves.
isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he gets the wolf pass.
He's got wolf stuff. Yeah, wolf pass.
This guy got Zombie Hulk and Zombie Wolverine. Does
Dude,
that just
that's-
make your blood
yeah.
boil colder? After you opened
The
four
fact that I
for-
had opened so many and then I actually never physically
the
pulled
public
one
know?
myself.
Does the
What?
public know the story of
They
Luke?
do. That's a video on the YouTube channel. It
Okay.
has like maybe 100 views though.
Oh, okay.
It didn't get a lot of views.
Yeah,
It's
we'll regale
cruel.
him with the tale.
Yeah, we'll regale him. Very early on in my Dial H career, I was doing a ton of unboxings, and then what I thought would be fun is if I opened a pack of Supernova every single unboxing that I did, because there was a Pokemon YouTuber that would open a pack trying to hunt for a figure in his unboxings. I thought that was neat. I'll mimic it. And so I opened a ton of Supernova. I literally bought cases and cases and cases of Supernova, and throughout this entire time, I'd only ever had two zombies, Colonel America and Spider-Man. So I was hunting for, like, ideally any zombie because it's just cool to pull a zombie out of Supernova.
I bet
But
it is
hopefully,
very
of
cool.
course, shut up.
I know what
hate
it's
you
like.
so much.
The person in the story.
Hulk and Wolverine. So, like, that is who I was, like, obviously hoping to pull to complete my collection. Now, I'm doing all this to tell you, I opened a lot of Supernova. I opened cases and cases and cases of Supernova. Literally so much Supernova. To where this is like, I don't know if it's 2020 or it's 2021, sometime around this, and we do a state tournament in South Dakota. And
It was
then
the tournament I beat you at.
after Top Cut, shouldn't have made the paparazzi. Should not have made the paparazzis. Anyways, gosh, it was not a great day. It was not a great day for me. It was actually a really fun day. It was actually really awesome. There's another side story about that tournament. But anyways,
Yeah, we
to
can talk
complete
about
this one about Supernova, I was like, I'll bring some extra Supernova because at some point you do get sick of opening a million Nocturnes and Major Glories and Marvel Boys and all this garbage.
boy.
Scroll Warrior, like all this stuff. So I brought a bunch of my Supernova because I was just like, there's probably no chase in this, like whatever. So I sell them. I'm selling packs $5 a pack, and then I'll just say you build two teams, like $10, right, for your 2 packs or whatever it was. Play a team. We'll play a little mini sealed. It'll be really fun. We'll hold it while top 8's going on for people to play. I thought it was really cool. And then your friend Luke,
Mr. Luke.
Spider Luke, Fridge Luke, Spider Luke, whatever you want.
Man of many names.
Many names.
He begged you.
He begged. He was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to keep what's in this pack?" Like or whatever. I'm like, "No."
He's like, I'll pay you for them, but
I
you
was
could
like-
also just keep what's in it.
Yeah, I just said like, "No, you paid. It's yours. Like, go for it." But he was very adamant about it, and it was a sealed pack, which is so mind-boggling. And he was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" And then he pulls Colonel America. I was like, "How on earth? I've opened so much of this.
man.
How did it not only was that the pack that you grabbed, but then you also just go, "Are you sure you don't want me? Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to keep everything?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, you paid for it. You can keep it. Are you sure you want me to keep
Luke's
everything?"
sealed luck is literally like untouchable. Like this last year at Worlds, like I think like literally 80% of the BRs he played in had a prime, a super rare, a Che, like something insanely valuable. Like he came back with a camo, a couple Black Lanterns.
He
some
was
DCs.
running the BR tables.
Got
dude.
exclusives.
It was insane.
Yeah, I got to play camo, so I just won.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fact that from all the Supernova he bought, this idiot pulled, and it was Colonel America too.
Now,
Oh, I love that so
it didn't
much,
feel
dude.
too bad because I'd already owned Colonel America for a long time, at the very least, and I'd actually like a really nice like listener of the show like gave me a very special version of Colonel America, which is really 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 cool. I'm not gonna get into that story, but that way I was like I was still so mad at Luke, obviously, because like he opened his zombie.
Oh, that's the worst person to have stunt on you.
Oh,
too.
it really, dude, it so is because he still talks about it.
Yeah.
3-4 years later.
Any chance he gets.
Any
Calder
chance
gets
he
so much
gets,
as a leg
dude.
up on him, and
Oh.
Edge reminds him of that, and he wins.
Cuts me down. Cuts me to my core, dude. Like,
I'm
but
gonna have to
yeah,
unmic for a second.
it was
I
so
have to
tough. No, absolutely.
Step away.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Then just do
Everybody,
whatever you
it's
gotta
been a
do.
great night.
It actually has been a really good night. Let's keep it rolling.
Why not?
Another really fun story, though, for that tournament is I have a twin sister, and I really want her to play Heroclix. Because obviously, you want your friends, your family, whatever, to share some of the same joys that you share, right? A twin is about as close as you can get to another human being, probably without, like, your significant other or something. So anyways, I wanted her to play in the state tournament. I had only ever, like, roughly gone over how to play Heroclix with my sister, like, 1 or 2 times. So morning of the state tournament, it's like an hour drive to Sioux Falls from Vermilion to get there. And I am like giving her, so here's the team. It was 275 points, Nimrod. With the box, or WWE ring. So Nimrod, WWE ring, and then like some 10, 20 point figures, whatever. So that way you can choose WWE powers. So I was just like basically telling her, all you Ironically, that was my sister calling. I don't know if that messed up the stream or not. I don't think it did. My mic died. Hello, is the mic back? Can we hear the mics? We should be able to. I think it should be back. Audio? No audio? Okay, mic is back. All right, cool. Yeah, I was getting a phone call. We're live streaming off my phone. So anyways, I think, hello, we're good. We're all good. Perfect. Good job, guys. So anyways, we're going to this tournament, and I'm trying to teach her basically how to play fundamental Heroclix. And I'm saying, here are the actions you can take. Here's what you can do. You're going to move action. You're going to put Nimrod in the middle of the ring. You're going to sit in the middle of the WWE ring. That is it. That's all you have to do. If they attack you from outside in, you can re-roll the attack. I did actually kind of summon her. I actually will have to give her a call back after this, but she might be asleep, so I'll have to see. She actually goes to sleep at a reasonable time for human beings. Ethan, I don't believe you. I believe you're trolling, Ethan. So anyways, I'm trying to teach her how to like basically play fundamental Heroclix, where I'm basically saying there's only two actions you got to worry about. Moving, you can move, that's it, you get a token. Attacking, count range, whatever. And I gave her a PAC, and I was like, these are the powers you can choose. Nimrod wasn't the easiest, but I feel like it was the one where it's like, all you have to do is every time they attack you, roll TD6. If your dice are higher than theirs, you're safe. So I thought maybe she could luck her way into doing really good at this tournament, even though Nimrod like isn't really meta at that time, maybe like in Pulp more so. But yes, X-Men Animated Series Nimrod, the 2x2 Nimrod, where every time he gets attacked, you roll 2d6. So I was telling her this is how Impervious works, this is how Shape Change works. She beat like 2 people, which rocked, and she almost beat Simeon. It was so funny. But he like last 5 minutes in the clock killed Nimrod. It was just hilarious. So it was just awesome though. She had a blast playing Heroclix, and it was so much fun. But yeah, the fact that she like beat 2 people at this like state tournament just by learning how to play Heroclix, the car ride up, and the fact that Nimrod is just kind of like a luck-based piece was super fun. So yeah, no, she heard me talking about her, and her twin sense was triggered. People ask that, like, do you have twin senses? I'm like, dude, we're twins. We're not mystical beings. But yeah, it was super fun having her play Heroclix. There was only one other tournament where she played Heroclix, and that was a 400 Golden Age tournament. And I gave her Absorbing Man, Mjolnir, which again, just trying to give her teams that don't die, so that way she like feels like she has a chance. So she played 400 point Golden Age.
You're lying to her.
Not lying to her. I'm not lying to her. I'm just giving her, I think, what I think is the edge.
You guys let us know, is he lying to her?
I don't think so. So I gave her the Absorbing Man, the Mjolnir Absorbing Man from Iron Man. Remember that one where every time he gets damaged, you have to roll the exact amount of damage he would take, otherwise he takes no damage. So I gave her that and a few other like don't die style pieces. And to be fair, she gave up very few points. It was really fun. It was really funny. So yeah, historically trying to get her to play Heroclix and just crash course, like teach her like the hour drive that I have to the tournament is so fun. See, yeah, Quintessence, he gives the same types of teams to his dad when he tries to play. I've tried to teach other members of my family that I've tried to teach. My grandma, that was no chance at all. She was like, this is crazy. I do remember I specifically did give her Devil Dinosaur because Spider-Man just came out. And I was like, Grandma, I am giving you the coolest piece, by the way, right now.
You're welcome.
So you're
welcome, Grandma.
And then I tried to teach my mom, and that was with Justice League and Avengers, the first 2 carded sets. And I do remember her playing Scarlet Witch, because obviously Scarlet Witch is cool. And she was like, yeah, I'm absolutely never going to play this game ever again with you. It's way too complicated, which, again, is very
When I was
fair.
really young, I'd be like, Mom, please. Like, I'm itching so bad. I need someone to play with.
Dude, that's how I felt. When I was, like, back home at the ranch with, like, no one to play with.
Really young. And
I was begging for anyone.
I would let my mom win on the hopes that, well, maybe if she thinks she's good, she'll keep playing.
Yeah. Kong didn't exist yet. I did give Dara Kong earlier this year. She also played again, but she only was able to play 1 game. I gave her Kong. It was 400 points. I gave her Kong, and I gave her a 100-point Giant Girl. And it was pretty fun. It was pretty funny.
You're trying to get your little brother to play, though.
I tried to get him into it. It's funny.
He'll get there.
We rewatched that live stream last night, and I mentioned that if Gundam Heroclix ever got in the game, he would absolutely play. But now that D&D Heroclix are in the game, he said something interesting. He was like, why would I want to play as a beholder? And I'm like, that is really interesting to come from a D&D, because he loves D&D, plays all the time, right? So in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, D&D thing, you play D&D, don't you want to play this thing now? And he was like, why would I want to play as a beholder? I play D&D.
I think it's pretty cool.
I do think it's cool. So I was like really shocked that he was like, whatever. But I was like, so what would make you want to play it? He's like, well, if I could like make my own class and do that. I'm like, I'm not really out here for what's work.
Claire's sister stalls.
She does. That's the tactic. I told her to talk as much as possible. I'm just kidding. I never told her to stall. But I did tell her, just don't let your figure die. That's it. He said like, yeah, if they made like, if I could build a party. So like, you know, like if the full team. But I'm like, that's basically another fun story. I went back home this last week, and all I had back home was the Watchmen set, the old whatever Watchmen set. We played that, and he actually had a really fun time. So he was like, so he's not really a super, so he's not
close.
Yeah, so he's getting there. And he told me after that game was over, he was like, it's honestly so similar to like D&D combat, but I'm in control of everything versus like my other teammates making terrible decisions, which is, you know, every D&D party has some people that don't make the, you know, optimized decisions. It's just that's part of the fun, right? But then he literally told me, he was like, now I've got to figure out what superhero I like so I can actually play this game. And again, in my mind, I'm like, how do you not have a list of top whatever superheroes, least favorite?
Come on, dude.
I know, but I'm like,
That's
superheroes
trash.
are like our world. So I get it if it's not like your world, but I was like, bro, how do you not have a
I
favorite
don't know,
superhero?
dude. Yeah, come on.
That's just so...
Superheroes are so much cooler than fantasy. Like, get out of here.
Wait,
with that.
a million times cooler. Sorry, Elden Ring. Million times cooler.
I showed my GF the Sandman clicks, and she questioned how this character would work in the game. It's a fair question.
I have no idea. Have you seen that show?
I haven't seen... Well, I watched part of the show. I wasn't huge on the show, but I've read the book, so... I don't know. I'm curious to know what he's going to do. Five Nights at Freddy's figure. Why?
Dude, that movie was so disappointing. I was so bummed.
I don't
want that. There's certain fandoms I don't want in HeroClix because I go
that's
to a
one
lot
of
of
them. No offense to y'all that like it, but
no offense.
That's not one of the ones.
That reminds me. I showed you that one post or that one. We'll talk about it later. That
I was like, no.
Anyways, so there's certain fans. So as I go to a ton of anime conventions and a ton of normal conventions. Here are like the worst fandoms that I don't want in HeroClix, just straight up. Steven Universe is like #1. They are so annoying. Oh my gosh, they're literally so annoying. Although I think My Hero Academia would be a great HeroClix set because it translates the most, right? They're superheroes. That fandom, the Zoomer fandoms, they're killing me. They're so bad. They're so and then Five Nights at Freddy's is like way up there. Any of those like goofy horror games, you know what I mean? There's
Ben 10 would be awesome. That's facts.
Ben 10 would be awesome.
That's facts.
Ben 10
the
would
ultimate shifting
rock,
focus
dude.
figure. Like
Ben 10 would rock.
I don't even
Dude,
care.
yeah, Omnitrix.
Yeah.
But then like maybe like a random shifting focus, and then you get a better version of Ben who's like actually can shift and be in control, you know what I mean?
Dude, a Ben 10 set I would be thrilled with.
Did you ever collect those action figures?
No.
Mutt, the orange dog Mutt, he had like slime that came from his mouth, but you instantly just got all over the living room. It rocked. No, that show rocks. Straight up, that show rocks.
Okay.
Ben 10 is so awesome.
Top 3 Ben 10 aliens, dude.
Accelerate.
Accelerate's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't even know if it's close.
Accelerate, Mutt, Forearms.
I think
Diamond
Forearms.
Head. Was that his name? Diamond Head?
Diamondback.
Diamondback. Was he actually Diamondback?
Diamondback. Is it
Hunter Kovacs those up, Forearms.
I think Diamondback and then Forearms would be my top 3.
Gray Matter sucks, Quintessence. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Gray Matter sucks.
Come on, bro.
Even Ben knew Gray Matter
sucked.
sucked.
Bro. Gray Matter.
Ooh, Ghost Freak was cool. I'll give you Ghost Freak.
I won't.
Mutt is a favorite. You don't like Ghost Freak? Phasing around?
No, not really.
That's fair enough. The Mutt, though, the orange one, the dog, he rocked.
The first DLC alien he got, the one that turned into the ball and rolled around.
Oh, dude, that one was cool. Yeah, I like that. That was also a great action figure. It could turn into a ball. You could roll it.
He was sweet. But Accelerate is easily...
Accelerate's got to be up there, man. Accelerate rocks.
There's no question about that one. But yeah, I think... Was it Diamond Head or Diamondback? Somebody let us know.
It has to be Diamond Head. Because he had a diamond head.
Mungosaur! Yeah, man. Cannonbolt. Thank you, Hunter. Real.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls clicks. Pokemon is Heroclix with the
I do like the Powerpuff Girls. I think we have a
Power
really
Rangers.
fun
That I
villains
think
and
is
stuff.
the best suggestion so far. I'm not.
It is Diamond Head. Okay, Hunter
Diamond
Kovacs,
Head.
fact check.
Okay,
Diamond Head. I was
thank
right.
you. Fact check. Hunter hitting us with a Diamond Head.
Oh,
I'm getting news that it's Diamond Head.
It is Diamond Head. Okay. Oh, Heat Blast. Oh, duh. Yeah,
Claymore
Heat Blast
with
would
45 different sculpture uses. Is Claymore is that a Ben 10 alien?
Maybe he is. I honestly don't know. I don't.
I'll need more
Is
information.
that
on
one of them
Paul.
newfangled Ben 10 now? I don't want the boys in Heroclix. James, I actually can't tell you how much I don't want the boys in Heroclix. That show is so bad.
Just a brick with
Like,
colossal boosters for
ugh.
the Transformers. Then we just have G.I. Joe and Cobra in the main set.
Ghostbusters, I'm like, I don't need Ghostbusters.
An iconic set, I'd be down with that. That's
I'd be
pretty
okay
cool.
with that. I think it's fine.
That's a good way, yeah.
Just iconics, yeah.
I'll say it
OG,
again.
the
Godzilla
OG
needs to come to
4.
clicks. It's fair.
Really, we can cheat in Godzilla. They need to make the American
I dig it,
kaiju.
I dig it.
You know, American kaiju as like a Marvel character is really fun. I would really like that.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. Resident Evil. No, I'm sorry.
They're just kind of people, right? I mean, the aliens and zombies
I
are
agree.
weird things.
Here's a take on The Boys. Just sidestep here. I think The Boys has become what it initially sought out to
Yeah.
make fun of, which is like, okay, no spoilers, but every season ends the exact same way. Like something has to budge, and it doesn't. And it's like, is this not the same issue that we have with like Marvel media at the moment, where it's just like this is the same thing.
Oversaturated. It's the
It's
same
oversaturated. You're telling the same
So,
story.
I was
Boys-
done as soon as they didn't kill Homelander in season 3. You can't keep the first
well-
3 seasons are just
I mean, spoiling stuff.
spoiler for season 3. Season 4 is coming out. We're seeing memes about it. And Homelander's alive. But anyways, that's fair. But anyways, yeah, it can't just be like, oh, Homelander, I've got dirt on you. But I can laser kill anyone. I'm a psychopath, and I'm full of
I
myself.
guess we'll walk our separate ways.
And I guess you got me, stalemate, and you can't do that every single season. It's boring.
sucks.
It's not interesting. It's. I don't care how good of an actor Anthony Starr is. He's great. He's obviously amazing. But this is not good storytelling. It's not fun to watch. And then it's just like, edgy, look how this guy dies. Look at this naked person. I hate that kind of humor. I hate that in any show.
I think
It's
another
disgusting.
aspect of it too, and that this is oddly
Yeah.
comparable to Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
Dude.
The character, well, not even that. It's like I think it's more of like a slow decline because it's like the characters are more interesting when you know less about them.
Yeah.
At this point in The Boys,
Yeah.
we know too much about them to the point where it's like it's not. It doesn't have the shock value it does anymore. It doesn't have any surprise. It doesn't have any reprise really either because it's just like we know he does that and
Yeah.
he's continuing to do that. I just find it really uninteresting and it really just feels like the thing it sought out to like destroy or make fun of. It is that. So I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
care for The Boys to be in Heroclix. If they came to Heroclix, I'm fine with that. Compared to some of the other stuff in here, way better in my
Yeah.
opinion. But yeah, not asking
Some of
for it.
I could take a 7 in The Boys, and that'd be about all I'd want.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'd be about all I'd want. is
Ben
like a 7 of The
10,
Boys.
Facts, Danny Phantom, maybe.
I did like Danny Phantom.
Last Airbender,
Sokka's the GOAT.
maybe. Samurai Jack, yeah. Power Rangers, that seems fair. Mortal Kombat, Facts,
Yeah,
yes,
obviously,
do
Ian's
it.
big on Mortal
Scorpion,
Kombat.
Sub-Zero Iconics, I don't even care what you do, just give us that. Scott Pilgrim,
Yeah.
sure. Dragon Ball Z, I like Dragon Ball Z, but it doesn't feel like it needs to be in here. Naruto, I dig Naruto too,
Sorry,
but
McConnell. Sorry, McConnell, if you're stealing that. But no.
come on, why wouldn't you want to Stay Puffed Colossal?
I
mean,
guess that
that's
would be
fine.
cool. If we did Stay Puft Colossal and the OG 4 Ghostbusters, I'd be cool with that.
Cap calls her diamond on her. Oh,
Jeez, Bill.
Bill.
You nasty Bill.
Nasty boy.
Bad man.
The Lost Boys iconics.
Bad man. Why?
Mortal Kombat for sure. The Justice League is fighting Godzilla in the comics right now. Really?
Oh, they are fighting Godzilla. Yeah.
American Kaiju is close, but he's not the big G. He's not top G.
Yeah, but he's way cooler. He's literally got the. I mean, anything that's patriotic is better than anything else.
I want an Andrew Tate Godzilla iconics top G.
top G. I'm literally the top. I'm the top G.
I'm top Zilla.
I've destroyed your Bugatti. You don't have a Bugatti anymore. I've stepped on your Bugatti.
And that's it. That's the whole comic.
Yeah, yep. He uses his breath to light a cigar. Boo!
I actually have 48 hours in a day.
I have more time.
Yeah, I have more
I have
time.
more time.
That guy for sure has more time, dude. There's no way. Check out Comics Explained episodes. Toho is a nightmare for merchandising. I don't know what that is.
Kaiju 8, Michael Sicko. Someone recommended me Kaiju 8. I am going to watch it. It
Toho
looks
is a
interesting.
nightmare, but all
I
the
don't know
red
what
tape-
Toho is.
Invincible again? I'd be down with Invincible.
I'd be way down for
That's
Invincible.
real.
Invincible, really
Bleach.
solid. No.
Sorry. Just a Super Smash iconic set. Again, like, I like Super Smash, but I don't think it needs to exist in Heroclix.
Yeah.
You know, Star Wars.
We've said it on the podcast. We got a lot of hate for it. I don't think I really want Star Wars and Heroclix.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
really
think
either.
it translates all that much. I don't know if I care that much about it. Oh, Toho is what owns Godzilla. Okay, cool.
Oh, gotcha.
That makes sense.
Lex Luthor and Mecha Godzilla.
That
duo
sounds
is
sick.
canon.
That actually makes me want to read
Spawn.
the storyline.
Yes. Spawn. Holy
If
crap.
only Todd McFarlane wasn't an edgelord. Maybe he could come back to the bargaining table. Many years ago, there was apparently, when he was talking with WizKids about getting Spawn in the game, they weren't going to give Spawn a cloth cape because he was a plastic miniature.
Yeah,
he
and
said
was
no.
like, yep.
And I was like, I get standing by your product and your character, but like...
Well, to be fair, he also got screwed with a lot.
Oh, he did?
So I
Okay.
think he was just
That's fair,
standing
then.
on, like, this is how we're going to do it. I've negotiated enough with people that are not good. Did you see the Beta Ray Bill on the WizKids?
did. We
Yes,
talked
we
about
did.
it earlier. It looks
He's
cool.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, really like it. Really, really like it. The Three Stooges iconics might be
I
later.
don't.
But, like, why
That
is that
doesn't
in
need to be in
Heroclix?
Heroclix. Sorry. Yes, I like the Three Stooges. Just boink, like that's all that goofy stuff. It's funny, but that's not Heroclix.
What about Breaking Bad? Hero.
Greatest show of all time.
You know what I mean?
That
Like,
shouldn't be in Heroclix.
Love, like, so many of the
Yeah.
ideas, guys. Like, I don't mean to, like, I'm not trying to attack you, but it's like there's so many things I like. Like, I love
Attack you,
Borderlands,
man.
the game Borderlands.
Oh,
Don't bring it to
I don't want to be
Heroclix.
in Heroclix. Nah, that game rocks.
Fallout, super cool.
Yeah.
Don't bring it to Heroclix. There's so many things that are cool, but I just, why? You
There's
know?
some things that make
What's
sense
the
and
why?
don't make sense for the game. Yeah.
I think you could get away with Power Rangers. That feels like adjacent enough. Do I want that? Not necessarily, but it feels close enough. I personally am against opening the floodgates of anime. Just no. Sorry. If that caught fire and
Fair
that's what
enough.
Heroclix became, see
You're
ya.
out. You out like that.
Oh, God, no. Just, mm-mm.
I like anime. I really do, but I don't want it
This
mixed
is a
with
different
Heroclix.
world.
This
yeah.
is different. Yeah. Yeah. If you
If
want
it
anime,
feels
if you want to play an
superhero,
anime
then it
game,
can
go play Wise
truly.
Schwartz. I recently got back into Wise Schwartz. That's a super fun anime card game. That's got all your anime's stuffs in it, I think.
Mr.
Check
Bean.
it out. That's wild. That's
I think they're just messing with us.
yeah. I think that's just going absolutely insane.
Green Ranger would be a Buster Prime, Mr. Bean,
He
dude.
should be.
Pee Wee Herman iconics,
Oh
dude.
gosh, dude. Do you remember the Alamo? The Alamo.
I think
Oh my gosh.
Topzilla is my favorite suggestion so far.
That was pretty good. I've stepped on your Bugatti. You don't have one.
You don't have a Bugatti
You don't have a
anymore.
Bugatti anymore. And it's just, but it is like just his head, just straight
Yeah,
up on
it's
Godzilla.
straight up, yeah.
Yeah,
That's exactly
just
what
that-
I'm picturing. Sunglasses.
With the sun, yeah, of course, with the sunglasses.
Gotta have that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. That's what we're talking
So-
about. 007. See, James Bond, maybe. I don't feel like it needs. I mean, that feels like kind of close.
That's
like
closer.
Sherlock.
I would like, yeah. That's,
I was happy with Sherlock.
I was cool with it.
I thought it was cool.
I was fine with that. I actually,
I would never ask for it. Though.
not
know?
necessarily the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but like characters that are iconic from books.
I would be cool with that.
Stuff like that. I would like.
I would actually. I
would
wish
like
that movie
that.
was better.
That movie, I watched it recently, and I was like, this is actually a pretty fun guilty pleasure like movie. It's so bad. No, it's so
Yeah.
bad. Dude, the PS2 graphics when that dude turns big, just so garbage graphics. So funny. Serial mascots, Ryan, that's hilarious. Good joke.
I mean, okay, who would be the most meta?
Tony
serial
the
mascot?
Tiger, dude.
You think Tony the Tiger?
Nah, wait.
I think the Cookie Crisp mascot could pop off. The Crackhead OG, the one who's
Who's
just
the Cocoa Puff bird?
the Crackhead.
He's just a crackhead.
Crackhead strength,
But yeah, he literally turns everything chocolate.
strongest cereal
He could-
mascot
He
translated
could
into
turn.
Flex
He
Go.
could turn all the terrain into chocolate, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm
powerful.
saying. He would turn everything into
Bro,
chocolate.
Captain Crunch just destroyed
With the
blocking.
boat? Yeah.
Pull up. That's pretty powerful. Man, Cinnamon from Apple Jacks, you know he'd have like
Dude.
20 move hypersonic. You're
Yeah,
not catching
he's
that
surfing,
guy, dude.
skating. Yeah, that's got to be a duo though. Cinnamon
Toucan
and
Sam's
Apple.
getting beaten.
Oh,
beaten.
he's cooked.
He's getting wrecked, dude. Count Chocula, Vampire Dial,
Vampire Count Chocula, dude.
Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid is not cereal.
That's not cereal.
We've got Count Dracula, Count Chocula.
Now that Count Dracula should be made in Heroclix. He is.
Kool-Aid Man destroys blocking. Frosty the Snowman. That guy definitely doesn't have cereal. Chester the Cheetah.
That guy definitely. He's got mac and
Who's
cheese.
What? You just take a bowl of Cheetos and pour milk?
I love my Cheetos cereal.
Guys are eating some weird.
This is really weird cereal, guys. There we go. Now Pebbles. Is that the entire? Is that all of the Flintstones? In which case, a Flintstones team base. Is that overpowered? I'm willing to see it. I'm willing to see it on the table.
Okay, we gotta be missing someone just like beyond broken. There's no way.
Lucky Charms, they have special powers. The Charms.
Oh yeah.
Lucky the leprechaun.
Guy might have like a rune marker in him.
Yeah.
Or something.
We might have a rune marker.
The Tricks Rabbit, I feel like, is also just like F tier.
He's crackhead energy. He's F tier.
He never wins.
No,
He
Tricks
never
for kids.
wins.
He does always
Tricks are
get
for
stunned
kids,
on by the
dude.
kids,
He
dude.
gets stunned. Yeah.
Oh, the Cheerio Bee, heart health.
Yeah.
He's not cutting it, but
just
he's not
lying. He's just lying.
Snap, crackle, and pop. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Now we're talking about
Yeah, I can see them having a very
a little
meta-relevant
Avengers
effect.
Prime. Yeah, snap, crackle, pop. 3 figures on one base.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. I like that one. I feel like, Waffle Crisp. That dude.
Oh, dude, that dude.
balling
He was
out.
he was doing all sorts. He was going.
He
all
probably
over
doesn't
the
have a
country.
meta effect, but he probably has like just really solid
He
stats.
should be like this carrying Iron Man of
Carrying
the
carrying Waffle Crisp.
Who are those like bear? Who was that bear that wore like a sweater, like Bear Crisp or whatever? That dude's getting toast. That dude's getting murdered, dude.
Can't remember his name.
That dude's getting
after
messed up, dude. The Raisin Bran Sun. Okay.
broken. Oh my god, dude.
The sun. I mean,
Power
it's the sun.
Cosmic.
Yeah, oh god. Power
9 printed damage.
2 scoops to flurry, you know.
Yeah, dude, he's like pulse wave quaking.
Yeah.
Pulse wave or quake pulse wave. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I think
Raisin Bran
that's
Sun
a
might
win.
be the.
Yeah.
I think that might be the winner. Honestly, that's
a
so
tier
good.
0. That's a tier 0.
Zero.
Jesus, 2 scoops of get bent.
Get bent. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Dude.
There's no what can beat what even
The
even
sun.
stands a chance.
The literal power of the sun.
And he has raisins.
And he has raisins.
2 scoops.
2 scoops of
roughly.
raisins, yeah.
The raisin sun. Damn.
It's so good.
Golden Crisp is Bear. His name is just Bear.
He's just Bear. He's just like the Golden Crisp Bear. Mm-hmm. He's getting destroyed though.
The Corn Pop guy is another guy, that bird thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing.
Wasn't the mascot on Cornflakes a rooster?
was.
Yeah, that guy's getting clipped.
He's getting destroyed.
See ya.
We've already said Toucan Sam's toast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the grandma
sorry,
from
Narga.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, maybe like Scott Porter level support.
What about
piece.
what about the rebrand of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? The little cinnamon guys that like eat each other.
Time Breakers?
Time breakers. Ooh, you're right. So
They're probably up there with the
they're
sun,
broken.
honestly.
They're probably up there with the sun. Okay.
Or maybe they're like those Star Trek things.
Oh, triples. Yeah.
Tribbles, yeah,
Yeah.
it could be like that potentially. Frankenberries, yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, the kind of trinity of sin.
Oh, Count Chocula, Boo Berry, and Frankenberry.
Yeah. That could be a great chase theme for our
This is a Heroclix live stream.
vampire dial, but they eat each other to heal for the cinnamon toast. So there we go.
Oh, that is an interesting effect. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's got to be. I mean, dude,
The sun.
the Raisin Bran
I think
Sun.
the Raisin Bran Sun does take it.
I'll be asking for all of
Man.
your signatures as I write my address to
I
WizKids
really-
to make the
Is
Raisin Bran
Wheaties
Sun.
just like a generic athlete? Like, is Wheaties
Dude,
like
Wheaties
you
is a-
choose?
That's also lying ass serious. Sorry, sorry, slipped out,
Dang!
dude. Watching that,
Oh my gosh!
you know, catching that commercial before school, and you're eating whatever
Oh,
cereal,
Wheaties.
and it's like there's like a kid
No
at
one
the
eats
spelling
this.
bee.
No athlete eats this.
And he's like, oh, and then he remembers he gets the word right. And it's like, see, because I can't remember what the phrasing was, but like, you know, smart people eat Wheaties.
Yeah.
It keeps your brain healthy or whatever. And you're just as a kid, you're like, doesn't hurt to try. You eat a bowl of Wheaties in the morning. It's like, I'm really gonna go stunt on these
oh
fools.
my gosh! Yeah.
These timetables, yeah, I'm gonna crush
You're
them.
gonna crush 'em,
'Cause I ate
dude.
the Wheaties. But that really, well, I remember having thoughts like that where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be smarter because I just ate
I'm
this
smarter.
cereal.
There was like a juice, like a pomegranate juice or something that was also on TV when I was a kid. We're like, you drink this, you'll make you smarter.
balling.
And I'm like, why? Why? Yeah.
And you know the whole like a carrot improves your vision. It's
Oh, yep. Yeah.
like you should take a bite. No, I suppose I can see better. Yeah, no.
Guess so.
Just like I'm gonna eat so many carrots, improve my. I'm gonna vision maxer. The Ultra Chase General Mills himself, a decorated
General Mills
general.
himself. Dang.
Heroclix will be the next April Fool's joke.
That would be
Honestly,
funny.
wouldn't even be that mad.
They have
about
not
it.
done an April Fool's custom click since the Big Lebowski clicks like forever ago. I wish they would do more April Fool's
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
Those were
yeah.
hilarious. Oh, they were
Do you
so
remember
funny.
that?
They were broken, dude. Awesome. They're so awesome.
Probability control,
Dude,
dude.
probability control, dude.
Nick Fury.
That one was a really good one.
Quaker
yeah, our
Oats
Nick
guy?
Fury. Oh, the hot cereal? Dipping into the hot cereal?
What does he even do?
He's just like a Quaker.
Yeah, he's
like a pilgrim
just-
kinda guy?
He's just chilling. Remember, April Fool's Clicks is how Iron Maiden
Is
got
it?
made.
I don't
That
remember
was
that.
a
Is
6.
it?
I need to get that set still. I don't remember that, but
I don't remember how April Fool's got
I was
them
told
made.
to remember, so I'll lie and say. I did.
Okay.
Well, he has Quaker.
I guess he was that way.
Fair. The Quaker Oats, that's fair. But I mean, I've never
That's like an
never really
Isaac
seen him
Danke
outside
type
the.
of pick, dude. That's like a Bill kind of pick.
Never really seen the.
Outside the little circle, yeah. What was the one hot cereal where it was like a little kid reaching up for like the box of cereal, but it was like an infinite picture because that picture was on the box, and then the box in the hot cereal had that picture again, and then it had that picture. Whatever.
I don't
Going
know that
insane.
one.
I've got to figure it out. There was some oatmeal that had like that was like their logo.
I'm going insane.
It exists though. It does exist.
All right.
This is Butterworth. Breakfast
You know,
side thing. Let's give these away.
We could give these away.
think we
I'm
should give
heavily
these away.
inclined to give them to Quintessence because he
Honestly,
he gave us the most OP cereal mascot.
He gave us most of the cereal mascot. He has been in the stream since like right away.
He's been balling out.
He's been balling out in the stream. He's been chatting in the stream.
creating great discussion. I think we're just giving them.
I think we're giving these to Quintessence. I think this teaches all of you now to interact with the stream personally.
Sure, yeah.
Because honestly,
I mean, the pocket pick of the Raisin Bran Sun.
that was just so funny.
That's
that was just way
that's
too
incredible,
funny.
man.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually we do like random draw. I think this is the first time we haven't done that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, if you want these, or maybe if you already have these things and you'd like someone else to have them, let us
Yeah.
know.
If there's,
But if
there's
not,
some of these you don't
they're
want,
yours.
maybe we can give them away.
Message us. Let's message us. Let us know.
Yep. Dial H for Heroclix at gmail.com. Send us your info. Let us know what you want.
Certified dog. He gets a certified dog
Dang,
from Carter.
from Carter,
Dang,
dude.
That's impressive.
He doesn't hand those out easily.
No, he does.
No.
He does, but he doesn't.
Well, he does.
The amount of times I've heard him,
He
I've
did say. he
interacted
said
with him
dog.
very minimally, but I've heard him say dog quite a bit. Hey, I'm a legend of interaction. This is true, Hunter. I'll take the
okay.
dino and the sword,
He'll
but
take
let
the
the others
best.
have the
He'll take the
sword.
best two things.
Wow, so nice of you.
Go ahead and
So
go.
nice of you,
Go ahead and
Michael.
email us your address so I get these shipped off to you. Okay. Perfect. So that's
No,
for Michael.
really, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Now, do you want to give these away randomly or?
I don't know. Need to get my dad a sword. Fair enough. I'm just gonna scroll whoever my finger lands on.
Wow.
You're getting these.
So that means
So
if
you know, once again,
commented-
chat interaction.
Yeah, it's all about chat interaction.
Why
Miles,
not?
oh, do you want to throw on star fights? Michael, do you want star fights? I'll give you 12. Just say, let us know if you
Appear out of
want.
nowhere. All right.
Let us know
caller.
if you want some star
This
fights.
person gets these. What?
All
Who
right.
is it? It's actually Hunter Kovacs.
All right.
Congratulations,
Hunter Kovacs,
Kovacs.
randomly generated by Ian's finger. Hunter Kovacs.
That's crazy, man.
You get Thor, Gwen, and Hulk, and then also let me know if you want 12 star fights.
because we can do that for you.
Dial H for Heroclix
That's
at
correct.
gmail.com.
That
That
is
is
correct.
correct. Yes.
That's actually wild that Hunter was like, "Hey, I'm
That's
a legend
awesome.
of interaction."
He is a legend of
And-
interaction. He balls out in the live streams.
Wow.
Hunter, also please send us your information for shipping at Dial H for Heroclix at gmail.com. Both you and Michael. And let me know if you want 12 star fights.
Mm-hmm.
They're yours.
Oh my God. Do you want the star fights?
Do you want star fights, Hunter? We'll get you the.
Does this mean you want the star?
the Thor Gwen? Do this if you want 12 star fights.
I want star fights, but I actually use them as prizing at my venue. Well, unfortunately, we're not asking you that question.
Oh man, that's savagery. Oh my god.
There will be
think-
plenty
I think-
more available on future live
Trust me, we have
streams.
plenty
I
of star
promise.
fights. We have plenty of star fights for everybody.
I promise. I'm not trying to be
Hunter
mean.
saying let's go, which means he's getting star
I
fights.
think that's what.
Hunter,
it
you're
means.
getting 12 star fights. Michael, let me know if you also want 12 star fights. I can't wait to give out
Michael,
star fights.
hit us with the you want the star fights.
Yeah,
if you want
hit us
star
with the
fights.
do this if you want the star fights. Emoji.
Yeah, hit us with the.
the hang 10 shaka bra.
Because we have too many.
All right, Hunter wants the star fights.
Hunter wants the star
Michael, you're getting the
fights.
star fights whether you want them or not.
You don't get a choice anymore.
No choice. You lost your right to choose. 12 is nuts. What do you mean?
12
This
is
is
nuts. Man, you don't know the half.
To a sane person, maybe.
You've seen a coffee table made out of star
To me, to me, crazy glue is just glue. To me, 12 star fights is nothing.
Nothing.
It's nothing.
I don't think you want to see how many stall fights
Hey,
in
look,
the house.
I'm the king of New York. I have so many style fights.
Frank White.
I'm Frank White, king of New York. My boy is Larry Fishburne.
I'm in jail.
I'm in jail. Blade is trying to arrest me.
I'm in jail.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like it here.
I'm in jail.
I would like to leave.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's opening. Oh, nice.
You're gonna let me out in the first 5 minutes of the movie? Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Is that real Starro Legacy?
These are just.
It was all but confirmed. That email is also correct.
Yeah, that email is correct.
We did a podcast with them, and we said, you guys are making these Starro fights. You know, is there potential for a Starro Legacy? He goes, well, come on, put two and two together, basically.
Yeah, I honestly, what blows my mind is that more people haven't been like trying to buy, sell, trade for Starro, because I do feel like in that podcast they literally all but straight up confirmed saying that Starro would be getting Legacy.
He gave us the Mr. Immortal.
Oh, did he? Are we not supposed to maybe say this?
Wait, what is this?
Are we keeping it?
Oh, I think this is the guy who. Thanks for picking my comment. This is the guy who won the Guardians of the Galaxy set.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you, Kyle.
Sweet. So we got it. Nice.
Okay, for a second I was
Hey.
like, I don't know if we picked his
Hey, I
comment.
know where I'm going tomorrow. The post office.
Post office.
Hey.
All right, now that Michael has fallen for our trap, I'm going to dox his address to all.
Dox the address. Dox the team.
He did say he sent over the team. Okay. Now, Michael is known for building off meta. He is, honestly, you and Miles should start chatting. You guys could come up.
You really should.
You guys could actually be the off meta powerhouse of like all of Heroclix. I mean, you guys kind of already are, but together, it could be like Batman and Robin, but you're both Batman, you know? Okay. Are we allowed to talk about this publicly,
Yeah,
Michael?
let us know if we're allowed to talk about your team publicly.
we talk
If
about
not,
your
we
team,
won't.
Michael?
If not, we won't.
We won't. We won't talk about it.
Maybe a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. No, we won't.
It's already been created, lol. Yeah, Michael and Miles, you guys seriously, you need to boom connect.
He
on
gave.
the
He said
minds.
talk about it publicly. Let's
Talk
get
about
into
it
it.
publicly,
Let's do the last
alright.
thing we do really quick, guys.
And then yeah, we're gonna get out here because we got a gas station to go to probably.
Dude, that is
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
facts,
about.
dude.
Okay, so we got Deathstroke at 100. This is for Pulp, by the way, guys.
Pulp.
So everyone knows what he does. He's the pulse waving monster. He's got the big stop click mastermind. He's
geez.
crazy. He's got She-Hulk rare, the
That
Obama
I think that was an
lawyer.
interesting pick. Yeah.
So let's review her. She's got the Obama stay. Remove an action token from She-Hulk. If you do, give an action token to a friendly character with the Obama stay keyword. So she never has to take action tokens because you don't have to give that action token.
That's
anymore.
true. You just don't have to, which is
It's
hilarious.
really
That's how it
stupid,
works.
but okay. Outwit. Once per turn, when an opposing character within 4 squares is given a free action, She-Hulk may immediately roll a d6. 3 through 6, that action resolves with no effect.
I do like that.
Stops the charge, stops the hypersonic,
Running
stops
shot.
running shot,
Yeah.
potentially if it's within 4. 60 points. I'm not sold on her. I dig it.
Hunter, you need to email us your address so I can send you everything. That's
Yes.
all the info I need.
Just the address.
Just your address. So that's like street, state, zip code, all that jazz. Yeah.
Your favorite pie.
Your favorite pie? Sure. If you send in your favorite pie, I'll throw another 12 star fights. I shouldn't have said that.
You shouldn't know.
No.
We'll give you the pie you ask for. How about that? We'll
Maybe I'll send
mail
you a pie.
mail you a pie.
It's like banana cream pie.
The She. Okay, Michael, explain the She-Hulk a
60
bit more.
points
What are you
on the
looking to
She-Hulk.
specifically do with that?
What's the specific counter? You mean?
Yeah.
I love this Raven. I think
Raven,
she's just
we don't even
solid.
need to talk
Yeah,
about her.
She's just really solid.
Remove a token, TK turns into Red Raven.
She
Your
brings
opponent's
people back to
never
life.
going to hit him.
Keyline pie. Interesting.
That's a good pie.
That's a top pick, yeah.
Mr. Immortal at 35, which that's the mastermind fodder.
Yep.
When he dies, you roll d6. 1, he dies. 2 to 3, you turn him to click 1, place him up to 4 squares away. They score 10. 4 through 6, you just place him 4 away.
Yeah.
So you have, what, an 87% chance, right? That's 5 out of 6, to just have unlimited mastermind fodder for your Deathstroke, and roughly half the time you're giving
you know
up.
what? Are Moon Knight's attacks? His heal is free action, right? Yeah, Moon Knight's heal is a free action, then aren't his attacks free too? You can stop Moon Knight's free attacks with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that's not bad.
That actually is really solid. I actually
Daphne
Dang.
with the support to
Oh, it's 18
presumably
defend.
heal Deathstroke.
yeah.
Madison for the double,
Double
perplex.
perplex.
But who's mystical?
Raven.
Okay, so yeah. Perplex when Madison may use it a second time each turn, so she can target a mystical character with the second one. And then Gwen Stacy for leadership.
It's a bummer to not have any other leadership on here, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, Deathstroke does a lot of damage, but if you low roll on his Pulse Wave, man, I'm not seeing a lot
You really
of
only have
offense
two
on
attackers.
here.
Yeah, you only have Deathstroke. And then
She-Hulk's
She-Hulk,
not-
very pseudo, but not really an attacker.
I don't
yeah.
know, Michael. I think there's some optimization to be had here. If you were to be pitted again, I think you would kind of stunt on the Moon Knight teams though, because he's also only attacking once, and like, what is he going to do? It's a good combo, but I think
I guess your main attacker doesn't die, but you're also only
I
attacking
think you're
like once a
lacking
turn.
offense on this team.
Yeah.
I'm not sold. Once again, it's Deathstroke at 100, She-Hulk at 60 from the rare, 40-point starter Raven, Mr. Immortal at 35, the uncommon, Daphne starter at 25 for some defense support, Madison rare, we know what she does, Gwen Stacy for leadership.
Cool.
I don't know,
he
man.
says it's just a concept. The center interaction is busted. I do think
Yeah,
that
it is. I
keeping
agree with you
Deathstroke
there.
alive is really good.
How busted is Time Breakers plus Deathstroke and Pulp? Me.
Fine.
I mean, I think the question has been answered. Time Breaker is time broken.
Broken piece. It's in the name.
Yeah, key lime pie.
Key lime pie, yeah, no, key lime pie.
Sent.
Hey guys, thank you for
No
tuning in to the
problem.
live stream.
Yeah, thank
we
you
had
for
an absolute
watching.
blast tonight. I had a ton of fun.
I didn't think it was gonna go this long.
I didn't think it was going as long either. You know, we started. I was like, "Geez, all we're gonna do is talk about a couple of new things." But like, no, it like
Didn't even talk about nationals, which very quickly, guys,
Oh,
we'll just let you
yeah.
know we'll be there.
you boys.
And he's not in the stream anymore, which is kind of sad. Would have liked to announce it while he was here, but unfortunately he had to go. Azael from the Alpha Strike will be joining us. For those of you who missed it, you'll have more info on it. It's not our story, but Simeon is unfortunately on his way out the door with Dial H.
Simeon will be leaving the show on Dial H.
Azael is
so-
not replacing him by any
Nope.
stretch, but
Nope.
he is coming to help us out with the events,
Yep.
extra set of hands. Really solid dude. Check out his channel, the Alpha Strike. We'll be working closely with him at Nationals and at Worlds as well. Ooh, some promo stuff to come
Really
on that.
cool.
But we will be at Nationals in not full swing, not full power, but we will be recording stuff. We'll do our best to live stream, but more than likely that's going to be like hotel hangouts like this.
Yeah.
But we do have some guarantees on some exclusive stuff that we'll probably be talking about Wednesday night, the night before Nationals, so July 31st, which is, gosh, that's coming up. It's like a
35,
month away.
34 some days away. Yeah.
And yeah, it should be a lot of fun, guys. Nationals, really looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a blast.
Even outside of Heroclix, just a blast.
It's
Heroclix, also
a crazy
ton of
fun event. Nationals is a crazy fun event. It rocks
Yeah.
so much. So yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
I'm going to try for Worlds to see you all again. But yeah,
Nice.
Worlds is where it's at. Worlds is going to be a lot of fun.
It's the event of the year.
I think that's where we're going to leave it at. We'll see you
All right.
at Nationals, and we'll probably be posting some very cool stuff coming up.
Stay
But
tuned for
we're
some
leaving now. Double
amazing
salute. Double
Heroclix
salute.
content. Double salute. Thank you.